dark and furry? Drink your cares away. Dancing's for another day. Let the furry play. We're dark furry, dark furry, dark. Follow me. Look, Mom. Hey, I caught a furry.
What the fuck?
Drink your cares away. Worries for another day. Let the streamers play. What's dark and furry? What's dark and furry?
What's dark and furry?
All right. Welcome to another episode of What's Dark and Furry. I am Dark Energy Designs, aka Dark,
And I'm just Furlicious Furry. Yeah, baby.
the Furrylicious Furry.
Always the same.
Can I be the Darkalicious Dark?
You can be dark. Yeah.
What the fuck was that sound? Are you incorporating your own sounds in the call now? What was that?
Yeah, baby. I don't know what the fuck that was.
Was it you or was it me? It had to have been you.
That was me. That was my phone. I'm just going to vibrate my phone. It's going to be Furry fail. Usual one.
No, that's not the furry fail. This is the furry fail. Got to get him down.
Is it the dong for the furry fail? I get it.
It's the wow. It's just a bad joke, you know.
Absolutely.
Let me see if I can get my volume turned up here somehow or another without knocking all my shit over.
And Krim just said, I thought you were Fork Energy Designs. I don't know where he gets a fork from, but he needs a spoon. Or he just needs to spoon.
Well, it is Corinne, so, you know. He's about to drown up there in North Texas. I think he's clear, actually. So, yes, any of y'all that are wondering, I am in Texas. We have been dealing with the hurricane for the last week. But I'm in San Antonio, so we got 40-mile-an-hour winds for a couple of days and then 3 days of light rain. That was pretty much it. Houston's still being slammed. It's moving up to the coast towards Louisiana now. The one problem we are having that started here just a little while ago in San Antonio is we're running out of gas. Caitlin has been gone for an hour now, a.k.a. Light Energy Designs, trying to find gas. All the fucking gas pumps are empty. So we have a gas shortage here in the city. They're expecting we'll be out of gas by Monday. And from the fact that she's been gone for an hour and hit 6 gas stations now and found no gas, whatever.
That's not good.
And Crim's running out of gas there too. Yeah, I assume everywhere in Texas, Crim, or along the coastline is into Louisiana, is probably running out of gas because all the refineries are shut down.
And all the prices have gone up as well, according to the news, yes.
Yeah, Caitlin she said the last one that she went to that she's going to try and wait in line is $2.49 a gallon. And it was, last Thursday, it was $2.04 a gallon. Actually, not last Thursday, I'm sorry. Sunday. I filled up on Sunday. It was $2.04 a gallon.
That's ridiculous. Yeah, cool.
So anyway, back to the show. Yep.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Yeah, baby.
So, so today we actually only have 2 people on. Because I've been so slammed at work, and Furry's been busy in his life, which I'll leave alone. All I will tell you is, as far as Furry being busy in his life, is that Alan is glad that Furry is not alone right now. So he has a big smile on his face right now. So,
yeah, baby.
Kroger's, yeah. We don't have Kroger here, Grim. We're real people. We have HEB, and that's it. So anyway, we're real Texans. So anyway, we have LaruinCosplay on today, coming up here in a few minutes, and then we have TockCustoms.
Yeah, baby.
So TokTok is a great seamster.
Well, I've always said he's a dude, right? And he sews.
I'm gonna have to ask him about that. Is he a seamster?
That's a good question.
Like a teamster, or you know?
Well, he's got seam in. Yeah, well, I beg to differ. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to ask his opinion on that when he comes on. But yes, Lauren Cosplay coming up here shortly. So, Furry.
Yes.
What's been up?
Well, I've been printing Buzz Lightyear fingers, and yes, I was dating tonight, but that's as far as it goes. You're trying to get that out of me, aren't you, dude?
I'm just gonna say.
I'm
gonna say Furry look. Yeah, okay. All right, because Alan was looking pretty happy there when you came online, so that's all I gotta say.
Furry is always happy. Furrylicious. Furry is always happy, and yes, I know I was doing the Buzz Lightyear fingers, 3D printing those, and yes, amongst other things. Yes, no, it's all good. It's all good.
So apparently, according to Krim, the all-knowledgeable Krim, seamster is the correct term for a male.
A seamster.
Yeah.
Well,
whatever.
why is it that you get actor and actress? The actress wants to change to actor.
Well, does that mean that everyone's going to want to be a seamster?
Oh, good point. That
Is
would
it
work.
seamster or seamster? These are all questions. These are the kind of wonderful questions we will be bringing to you live right here. Grammar.
Yeah,
Jesus, these guys at work are all talking about gas. Sorry for all these pop-ups, everyone. That is my work. All bitching about trying to find gas.
Yeah, baby.
So, anyway.
Yeah, baby.
Oh yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about.
There
What
you
the
go. There you go.
fuck?
So, get the horses out.
Is there horses in here? Where? Horses?
Studio said get the horses out.
Oh, well.
So, anyway, yeah, we'll be bringing Lauren on here in a second. So, Furry went on a date.
Yes, I did go on a date, yes. Oh, you want me to continue with that?
Well, something.
Well, we went. Right, okay, we went on a coffee date and that, and then later on we decided to go for dinner. That was it. There's nothing wrong with that. Yes, it was good.
So, coffee and dinner.
Coffee, and then later on we had dinner. Yes.
And was it the ever so elegant Taco Bell?
It was what?
Was it did you take her to the ever so elegant Taco Bell, or did you splurge this time and go to KFC?
No, well, no, we went to a nice restaurant, but when it's her turn, it'll be fish and chips. Apparently it's fish and chips I'm getting from a chip shop. But that's all good. I like fish and chips. I like fish, I like chips, okay? But apart from that, so what have you completed your costume?
Look, you like that topic change there he did there. That was not smooth whatsoever.
He's definitely trying to screw my nuts today.
See, if you would have done a good topic change there, you would have been like, yes, it was fish and chips. Speaking of fish and chips, by the way, your costume over there, that's how you subtly, well, not even subtly, but hey, it was fish and chips. Are you done with your costume? Oh man, oh man. That's all right. I hope it went well.
It went extremely well, yes.
I don't think it would have gone well as if you and I had been on a date, because it would be freaky. But
we would have killed each other by now.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, nice.
And we've already established that I would win.
Well, you've got the gun, I don't. So,
That's
but,
true.
well, I'm screwed. I'm screwed either way. It doesn't matter what you do, but I am screwed. Yes.
As
So,
we
anyway.
decided, as we discovered on last week's show on the ever so great island question, you would have been dinner. So
Well, I actually thought about that question. I think we should have just killed him and ate him. Yeah, why did he get to pick? Because it's his question?
well, even if he didn't get to pick, I would disagree with you because, quite frankly, he's young and and has a lot of energy and can build things, and all you can do is crawl.
Yeah, you know I'm an extremely fit guy, yeah.
But you're like 3'8".
I can run. I'm 3'8", but I can run like a 6'2" guy on stilts.
Oh, good God. Okay, all right. So Krim's on one of his days. So welcome, everyone. I would tell you who's on next week, but I haven't figured it out. It's been that crazy since I got back.
Yeah, we just wing it. That's what we do. We're wingers and prayers, yes. Yeah, so the fantastic lineup is LaruinCosplay and the fantastic, hopefully we can get a hold of him, TockCustoms. Yes.
Otherwise, it'll be interviewing Furry for an hour.
That will be fun. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that would be fun. So let's what do you say? Let's see if we can get Lauren in. Yes, that's a wonderful idea.
Yes, Jason, I think you should just fucking do it. Yes.
Here we go with our hold screen. All right,
yeah,
let's
baby.
see. Let's see. All right. It looks like we have audio so far with Lauren.
I hear that.
Wait.
Jesse,
Ah,
Hey!
there's video. Yay.
I can't see y'all. Hang on. Accept. Okay, cool.
Yay, you can see us.
That was so bad. Sorry. Okay, cool.
Okay,
I was struggling. I'm so bad at Skype. I've never used it.
No, you're doing great.
You're
I mean,
a wee.
yeah, especially Furry. I still have to explain how to hit the button every time.
Well, I probably need to move my camera a little closer. I moved it a minute ago because I was piling stuff.
So this is for everyone. This is no, you don't get to speak yet. So this is Lauren Cosplay, the beautiful Lauren. You look fantastic. Me too. No, you look great. So we were going to have Lauren on last week, but I made a mistake, and I didn't make a mistake, but I was out of town.
That's my fault.
No, that was my fault because I was out of town and I could not do my standard reminders like I did today. I got back in town like 10 minutes before the show last time. So, yeah. So now we've got Lauren on. Yay!
How are you, Lauren? Yes.
I'm great. I'm like really excited, but I'm nervous. I'm like, I don't know why, because I live stream all the time, but it's just like as soon as it's on somebody else's show, it's like, I got the jitters.
Oh, there's nothing to be nervous about. I mean, anytime you have problems understanding Furry, I will hold up the explanation for what he's saying, so you can. And the only other ones you need to know is this one, because this is the.
What the fuck?
Yeah, there you go. So that's all you need to know. So no, it'll be light, fun, easy. Do you have a drink?
I do. I have coffee.
Coffee. Ooh, is it regular coffee or is it regular coffee or is it like a?
It's regular. I like my coffee black. I don't like any sugar or stuff in it.
Well, I like sugar and cream, but it's not like a caramel macchiato, blah 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 blah, whatever the hell.
That's fair. I only like some coffee creamers. It just depends. I'm picky, but I prefer it black. It's better that way.
So we have a slew of questions for you.
A slew. Oh.
I could say a plethora.
Ooh.
Yeah.
A plethora of questions.
Like
So,
what's coming out? Yeah, baby.
We'll let Furry lead off tonight, so he
Oh
can
yeah.
actually speak.
He's like, I take control.
Well, you know my standard question. Are you single?
I am not. I have a boyfriend. He's my partner in crime. His name is Zachary.
I thought you were going to say Batman. I thought you were honestly going to say Batman, your partner in crime. Batman.
My partner in crime. He could be Batman. You never know.
So does he cosplay?
He does. He helps me with it. He was my wolf to my lamb for our Kindred costume. It's a League of Legends thing. So
excellent.
we do partners, and he's my Rakan to my Zaya that I'm building both of the costumes right now.
Awesome.
Excellent. So that's what you're working on. What are you working on? The latest.
I'm still working on my Cosmic Dust. It's a League of Legends skin, and they're for the champions, Rakan and Zaya.
Ah, very good.
So they're like
Excellent.
fully armored. It's nuts. Their capes are crazy.
So are you a kind of Warbler fan or foam?
I like both. Both is good. I tend to work more with foam just because Warble is so expensive, but I have like two rolls, but I like hold them like they're babies. Like I can't use it.
You just don't want to. You just don't want to spend the money on making something extravagant and then messing it up. Exactly.
Yeah. Well, and
Very
I
much
like
so.
working with Warblers so much that I get excited and I go overboard. So, but I just never know what to use it on, you know? Because I'm like, oh, I can make this cheaply out of foam, but maybe I should make it out of Warbler, and it's just back and forth.
So how do the two... I've never asked this question before. Wobbler and foam together, is it easy to stick Wobbler to foam? Foam mats or foam anything?
Yeah, you just use a 2mm and you double back it and it connects on the seams and you just have to smooth out your seams, kind of like foam.
Right. Oh, very cool. Excellent. Okay, so how many comic conventions do you go to? What is your latest comic convention? Or your convention, sorry.
We don't have anything planned until next year. We might go to the local NakaCon in Kansas City. Oh, wait, I am vending at a con at the end of September. It's called SpaCon. It's in Hot Springs, Arkansas.
Oh, excellent. Fantastic.
Awesome.
Do you do competitions at all?
Sometimes. I like mostly just hanging out at the cons because the competitions usually take so long.
They do, don't they? They just take forever and ever, and you're like, oh, please get over with. So you dress up. Do you find that the reaction you get off people's faces when you do dress up in a really good costume, do you get a good buzz out of it? Are you quite happy with that people give you all that attention?
I can't deny that because you put so much work into your costumes for months, and then people are just like, oh, you look so cool, and it's just like that reassuring factor, like, great, they don't think it looks awful, thank you.
Oh, so you think when you build your costume, you think you've not done the best job until you hear it from someone else?
And even after that, I still don't think I did a very good job. I'm very tough on myself.
Yeah, that's the thing about building your own costume. We're our own critics, so we tend to judge ourselves too much about these things. Okay, now I'm going to hand you over to the fantastic and the beautiful Jason.
The Jason.
The beautiful Jason.
Ooh.
Yeah, I just went for beautiful today. I had a hemorrhage.
So, Lauren, so how long have you been doing this?
This October will mark my 2-year mark.
So you're saying you built your first costume 2 years ago, or?
2 years ago, yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And how many have you built?
Unfortunately, I was going to school full time, and I did a lot of honors courses, and it literally sapped all of my time, and I was working 7 days a week as well. So I barely had time for any costumes. So in the past 2 years, I've only had a chance. This will be my 3rd costume that I'm building right now.
You're ahead of me.
It happens.
Yep, you're way ahead of me. I haven't even touched this monstrosity behind me in over a
I
month.
see it. It looks awesome.
Yeah, I'm tired of it. I put it on
I'm so
once.
tired of mine too. I feel you.
I put it on once for a test fit, and I was like, oh, I've got so much shit to do. I'm not even going to touch it. It's just going to sit there.
Yeah,
But
it's
the
right
rest-
behind my camera. It's like in a pile, and there's a pile on the floor, and it's just like,
It
So-
just takes up space, doesn't it?
it does, especially my giant feathers, because mine are over 5'6" long.
Wow.
And then Zach's cape, he's 6'3", so I made his feathers about 6'6".
Wow. Yeah, I saw those on Instagram. Those look awesome, by the way.
Thank you. That's only the first set.
I remember watching you Dremel them. You're just like, "It's fucking the feathers."
that was exactly me. Just like, no.
Did you actually swear? Did you actually say fucking feathers?
I don't think that actually came out, but it was certainly
It
implied.
was
If
probably
it
pretty
wasn't
close.
said.
I was so done with them.
But I got to tell you, I was watching you, and it's funny because when you were doing those feathers, I was like, wow, she's like me. She's just super fast and just, has this attitude of fuck it, Dremel, fuck it, Dremel, fuck it, Dremel, fuck it, Dremel. And I was like, I don't know how these are going to come out. And then I saw the results, and I was like, holy shit, those look fantastic. I didn't even think that was going to come out near that well. So, yeah, they look great. Especially the colors. I love the colors you chose for them. So what is your next build plan?
Actually, I'm really, really excited about it. It's I commissioned an artist called Gladsy K. She's the one that did the concept designs for the armored princesses and stuff, and she did a lot of concept designs for Jessica Negri. So I got a hold of her, and she drew me up a Rapunzel armored desert warrior thing. And it was amazing. She was spot on, so I'm super excited to get started on that. I haven't released it just because, other people will make it, and I'm like, no, I paid for that. I want to make it first, please.
Yeah, those people steal your ideas. Those bastards.
Right.
Furries. So,
And Boom Boom can't make it tonight, so that's okay. Our moderator Boom Boom says he can't. He actually said, he didn't say he can't make it. He said in Scottish, he can't make it tonight. Have fun and share it. Yeah, baby.
Canny?
So, canny means can't. It's Scottish. Canny.
Why can't you just say fucking can't?
Because he has wrote canny, C-A-N-N-I. Canny make
But
it
why
tonight.
can't you backwards Scottish people just say can't? It's shorter. It's
No,
one syllable. Why have you got to
I
add
would-
another one?
I would say can't, right? And I'm just pointing out, yeah, baby.
Yep.
I
that?
love sound effects.
You were in the wrong
Oh.
key there. You did it in the wrong key, so you get.
Yeah, that's his favourite pastime, pressing those buttons. He loves it. He loves it so much. He just wants to. Yes, and a furry fail. Oh, right, okay.
Dark fail.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, but
baby.
mine sounds so much cooler.
Have you got these many subscriptions? Yeah, well, I have.
You know what? It's not about the subscriptions.
Ooh, that hurts.
I think I need to actually start
Putting out my
streaming.
1 subscriber. But then
So-
again, I haven't pushed it at all.
Yeah, the
So
only
how many
subscriber
streams do you
individual
do?
I have is him.
What?
What?
Me, I'm the only one that's daft enough to subscribe. Right, anyway, so how are you getting on with your stream? How many days do you stream? Do you make it regular? Do you have time slots at all, Lauren?
Like, how often I stream?
Yes, how
Yeah.
often and when,
Oh.
dates, times, information?
I made a schedule, but it was so difficult to. It's not the fact that I'm not punctual or anything. It's just whenever I craft, I want to be in the mood. So there's times that I'll like get up at 9 a.m. and stream. There's times that I'll stream until 4 a.m. You know, I just wanted it to be like whenever I felt like it. So I scrapped my schedule and I said I'll just stream sometime on Wednesday through Sundays.
That's a good idea because when you're in the
schedule.
Yeah, you're in the shop, so you might as well stream it. That's what I do. As soon as I've come in to do something, I just switch the cameras on, and then that's me ready to go. Why not?
Right? So it was just pretty difficult because there were times where we got stuck in traffic after getting materials, or I'll be working on bettering my stream, and I'm like, oh, I have to start it, and I'm not finished, you know. I just didn't like being on a time clock.
On a time clock, yeah.
I fully get it. I completely get it. So, what is your can't live without tool?
It'll probably be my Dremel. Like, that thing is my baby. Like, nobody can touch it. It's mine.
Yeah, I noticed. So, what is the tool that you? Two more questions on this. What is the tool that you want that you don't have?
A 3D printer.
Oh, like this one.
Yeah, like that one.
She wants a real man's 3D printer.
That is a real man's 3D printer. Alan, he has just hurt my affections. Alan is going to kill you right now.
Did you say I hurt your affections?
What?
No, Rewind.
I thought you said you hurt my affections. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about?
Have you met?
All right.
Alan? Have you met Alan?
Have I met who?
Alan.
No.
You no. Do you want to meet
Alan.
Alan? Do you want to meet Alan? Yeah.
Let's meet. Oh, I don't like mannequins.
Do you not like man? What? That's my man.
They're pretty creepy. You gotta give me that.
Well, he does move now and again. I think he's getting closer. Every time I close my eyes, he gets closer.
He's just lonely.
That's my mannequin.
He gives me hugs now and again.
This is his furry.
Well, we had duct tape dress forms, but I kept scaring myself, so we went ahead and just got rid of them.
Seriously?
Like, they'd be sitting in our closet, and I'd jump. Like, I knew they were there, and I just kind of, like, walk in at night and be like, oh, there's a freaking mannequin in my closet.
You need therapy.
So, do you have the same affinity for clowns?
Yeah.
So dressing your mannequin up as a clown probably wouldn't help then, huh? Yeah.
I think you just make it up.
Mr. Mean just said, why has he got no clothes on? Well, because I like him to be naked until I dress him in the morning.
Yeah, Furry's favorite part of the day, his reward when he gets home from work, is slowly undressing Alan.
Mm-hmm. Even though he's got no clothes on.
He puts on the Barry White music. He's like, "Oh, baby,
yeah,
baby. Like, yeah,
yeah,
oh yeah."
You're actually pretty good. You're pretty good at that. That's turning me on. Don't do that again.
I'll try not to.
Yeah, that's good. Hey,
okay,
Becky, how are you?
So part 3 to that question now is there a tool that you absolutely fucking despise that you have that you just want to break every time you have to touch it?
Actually, I hate my paintbrushes because I buy new paintbrushes and the clear coat, like, there's some on my desk here. Like, the clear coat keeps cracking off of them. I'm like, I spend so much money on paintbrushes and they're freaking cracking. Like, why? So I hate my paintbrushes, even the new ones that I just bought.
Well, that's all right, because I mean, my answer to that question is furry. You know, I could just break that furry in half. So,
yeah,
you know what?
Go on.
That was funny. So, guess what? That's right.
I want sound effects.
Yeah.
on my screen.
Yeah.
That's right.
absolutely.
That's right. That's right. So, so anyway,
So, Lauren. Carry on.
go ahead. It's your turn. It's your turn.
Okay.
Go ahead.
Lauren, do you ever swear on stream?
I do. I tried for a long time to not, and there was a day I got so mad, and a lot of my followers didn't know that I swear. Actually, outside of it, I swear quite a bit. But I got so mad, and I just like was swearing up a storm, and everybody's like, "Language, young lady! I didn't even know you swore." And I'm like, "Yeah, I do, but I'm just trying to be nice. But right now, I'm too mad." And they're like, "Carry on." I'm like, "Thanks."
You're like, fuck this.
So,
Yeah.
so how do we get...
Wait. Furry,
Carry on.
just a
Go.
quick side note. Sorry, off topic. Krim did verify there that you did say you hurt my affections. You
Really?
fucking
Oh, but
twisted
Krim.
Scottish dweeb.
See, the
I
problem,
don't know, we're gonna have to go look back for evidence.
but think Krim is my story. Listen, if there's any evidence on the furry, right, Krim will find it. He will incriminate
Yes.
me.
Yeah, Krim is
Incriminate you.
Krim and his rodent butts.
Ah.
Oh, come on, that was a good one.
Let's see if she found gas. Hang on. Carry on. Go ahead.
Oh, he's on the phone now. So, what does it take to get you mad? And can we get you to swear?
You can get me to swear. I've been trying to be polite.
I would.
You're in the wrong stream. No,
I'm in the wrong stream.
no, that's cool. Listen, it's great. It's great that you don't. I tried.
I'm on
Oh, Krim has just clipped the affections, but seriously.
Oh, he
That's okay,
posted
that's
it. He posted it.
He did.
Ah,
Did I
hang
really?
on. Let me pull it up here.
That's awesome.
That is a real man's 3D printer. Alan, he has just hurt my affections. Alan is going to kill me right now.
Yep. You said it. You said it. You said he's hurt my affections.
Go ahead. Becky was saying. Becky was asking. I don't know who she's asking the question to, but she wants someone to say twat. I've already said it. Twat. That's what Becky's wrote. I don't know where the twat's from, but
Well,
twat.
this is new. We're forcing our
Yeah, well-
guests to curse. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. So, in your own time, Lauren, if you want to say a swear word, you can.
This is my favorite swear lord.
Yes, your favorite.
Square Lord.
Well, that's okay. That's good.
cannot speak today. Apparently, you're hurting my affections. I mean, what?
Yeah. We
think
do not mean to offend in any way, shape, or form. Yes, you did
think
sign the
I
contract.
say shit
You did
or
say the-
damn it quite a bit, like all
Oh,
the time.
that's cool. Yeah, cool.
Because I'm really clumsy, so I mess up everything. So I'm like, damn it, like screw
Lauren?
this, fuck that.
Lauren, you did sign the contract before you came on here, didn't you?
No. What
Oh
contract?
shit! Fuck what? Fuck shit! Fuck what? Shit!
I really doubt there's a contract.
There's a disclaimer. There is a disclaimer.
Oh, is there a
There is a
disclaimer?
disclaimer.
Must cuss on stream?
No, there is a disclaimer. There's two disclaimers. Two disclaimers is, well, it's not enforced, but drinking on stream is encouraged when you're with furry. But the other one is that you are part of the Dark and Furry Roulette as a result of being on the show. So
So that
do you know
trying
what-
to kill him?
oh, that would be so cool, wouldn't it?
What the fuck did that? What?
I do like the Scottish man.
Yeah.
So where are you in Florida or where are you at?
I'm
Everybody's in
Arkansas.
Florida. You're in Arkansas. Okay.
Ah.
Yeah,
Right.
it's really unfortunate. I don't like Arkansas. It's too hot.
Mr.
You
Mean,
should
we
be
do
in
not do
Texas.
politics on this show.
I did not hear what you said.
I'm sorry, Mr. Mean was asking a question, but it was political. We don't do
Yeah,
politics on this show.
We don't do politics and we don't do religion on our show.
Nope.
Understood.
Amen.
Because
Worst
if we
topic.
do politics, then Furry gets upset because they have not yet developed a political system in the Stone Age town of Scotland.
That's awesome.
It took me an hour to carve that out.
Yeah, they have to write their laws in stone, on sandstone.
Oh,
There's an obelisk in the center of his village.
oh.
We have we've got a what in our village?
Oh, I'm sorry, it's a big word. You got a big stone block in your village. So, so anyway, back to the questions. So, have you said you've entered contests before?
Yeah, I have.
Have you placed?
Yeah, I got second with my first costume, and then I got judge's choice with my second costume, and then I fell off stage after that.
You fell off
stage.
stage.
Yeah, I was in my kindred costume, and she's a lamb, so I made goat hooves. So I was on stilts, and they had these like really cheap like pop-up stairs, and my getting down, my hoof got caught on the fabric and it ripped it off my foot, and I just go wham in front of like 400 people, and I was like,
But
I'm sorry.
Did you get
your
applause?
hook got caught? So.
I know, that's okay. I was trying to avoid that at all costs.
it
So,
was.
but did you get applause? I bet you got
Everybody was
applause.
just like quiet, which was what I think made it that much worse. And the announcer was like, "Are you all right?" And I'm like, "Yeah, but my pride isn't." And then he just goes, "She's all right," and everybody just starts clapping. And I'm like, "Oh." I was like, "Do I get up? Do I move? Do I crawl away?" I'm not sure what to do because
No.
when my stilts, it ripped it off my foot, so I couldn't get up. And I was like, I'm just gonna crawl away.
So did you really crawl away?
Well, Becky's asking the question. Going Ape Costumes asking the question: is the stumble on YouTube? Has it been recorded?
I don't know. I really hope not. It was GlitchCon 2016.
Oh,
Okay,
I've got
so
that.
I
I've got that
guarantee Krim is typing away at fucking YouTube right now. Just
Trying to find
begging
me
for that.
falling off stage.
If anyone can dig that up, Krim will find it. Trust me.
And I haven't been on stage since, so I'm just like, I think I'm over it.
Well, at least you placed, though. At least you got second. That's good, right?
Yeah, it was, especially for my first costume. I made it in 3 days before the con too, so.
Wow, 3 days. That's a feat in itself.
It was right before, it was a Halloween con too, and I just got this bright idea. Oh, hey, I've never worked with foam before. I've never made a costume before, ever. Let's make a death knight.
Yeah.
That's ambitious. It worked,
Yes.
apparently.
It
Oh,
worked, but it was
Kind of.
It did for what it was. It was actually not bad. So it was like, okay.
Krim said he's
Well, Krim,
playing Pokemon. What the fuck is a grown man doing playing Pokemon?
Pokemon Sun.
Ask that
You're
to my
watching.
boyfriend.
What?
You know what you get for that, Krim? This is just for Krim.
Yeah. Yeah, baby. Let's
Actually, no, that was the wrong one. Sorry, Krim. This is the one for you.
You have failed. That's
It does
awesome.
sound like me. It does sound like me, but it's not.
You know what's funny is I keep saying it sounds like Jeff Dunham. My boss from work just sent me pictures from fourth row at Jeff Dunham from last night. Asshole. So he's at Vegas right now.
Nice.
Dick. So, all right, Lauren. So you know what your next big costume is? Is there a big con that you're planning on going to in that costume?
I might take it. So we're discussing big cons next year, and I wanted to make a return to Dragon Con since I didn't get to go this year. So I might take it to Dragon because it is still it's very mobile.
Well, Furry and I are, even though he seems to not remember this discussion the 10 times we had it, we are planning on going to Dragon Con next year.
Ooh.
He's going to come in from Scotland, and I'm going to bring his decaying corpse to Dragon Con. I'm going to wear it.
Yeah, baby. Yeah, baby. I am part of the costume. Yes.
I'm going to Leatherface his ass.
Yeah,
So,
baby.
yeah, it'd be pretty awesome.
You'll have
Walk
like
around
the
going-
best love-hate relationship.
Yeah, I'm going to walk around in furry skin going, what the fuck? Yeah,
Yeah,
baby.
baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Anyway, so,
Yeah.
what?
I know we wanted
No,
to do Dragon Con next year, but we were also discussing Anime Expo in LA,
Oh.
which I like the looks of it. It looks really fun. So.
Yeah, I still haven't done one, so I don't know.
I considered BlizzCon, but getting tickets and the hassle of it, I didn't know like if next year would be like the year I wanted to do that just yet.
I think we're gonna try and get everybody on the show and everybody on the Twitch community to do Dragon Con next year. If it's 1 year that everyone goes, it should be next year. We're even gonna try and see if we can get a GoFundMe to get people like LaruinCosplay and Shed Quarter and all the Aussies over there.
Where is TwitchCon?
Dragon Con.
Dragon.
I thought it said TwitchCon there. Sorry.
It is September, I'm guessing, beginning of or around that time frame.
It's usually
Right.
like the first weekend of September, like every year.
Excellent.
It was last year, and it's this year too. Well, it's already started today, but.
All right. Okay. Well, the Evil FXs went live, and they are drinking. Everybody seems to do a lot of drinking at Dragon Con.
Yeah.
Everybody seems to. Yeah.
It's basically nicknamed Drunk Con. There's like Costume Con, which is Gazebo Con, and then there's BlizzCon, which is Blizzard, of course, and then there's Dragon Con, and it's just Drunk Con.
So what is your views on the costumes that are barely costumes? They're just hanging on. What is your views on that? The costumes that like bikini costumes, like just covering up the body parts.
Oh, skimpy. Okay.
Right. Sorry. That.
Well, I was like, wait. I was
Should've
making sure
translated.
that's what you were asking. It doesn't really bother me.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I just feel like everybody should cosplay what they want. I'm just like, go for it. Like,
Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely.
I probably
should.
wouldn't do super skimpy stuff myself, but like I did do a pool party like genie one year, so I wore a bikini to a con. So.
All right. Okay. Well, that's a good answer.
So speaking of the con next year and me wearing Furry's face as Leatherface, and I would of course do that with Megan and Caitlin. That would there's a picture of it up on the stream of what it would be like. Just FYI, Furry.
Just FYI.
That is compliments of Crim.
Oh, that's me. Is that not me? No, I thought that was me.
That would be the skin of your face.
No, I'm the girl in the white dress. You can hit that button. Yeah, just do it. Get it over with.
So anyway, moving on. So God, I got so much going on here.
Okay.
So okay, Lauren.
Yep.
What is you've got this costume being designed for you, which I know the artist you're talking about because I follow what's her face. what have you got a costume worked out as far as what Zach's gonna wear? Or are you gonna have a custom one made for that, or drawing?
No, he wasn't interested in it, so I was like, okay. He wants to do his Kanehurst Knight from Dark Souls. So he's like, I'm gonna do a knight from Dark Souls, and he just does what his spontaneousness does. There's no
Gotcha.
controlling him. I could barely wrangle him into like be Rakan with me. I was like,
Who the hell's calling in?
so I was like, I want to be a part of this.
Someone's just trying to call into the show. What the hell was that? Oh, my chair's sinking. This chair sucks. It does this. The piston just randomly goes out and it sinks. Okay, so I don't know what Furry's doing.
Yeah, well, I'm talking. Sorry, TockCustoms was just giving me his address for the Skype, so you carry on, and I'll get that relayed to you. Okay?
Maybe that
Sorry
was
about
him that was calling in.
Yeah, it could have
Like-
well
He's
been.
like, get off here, girl. Let me show you how it's done.
No,
No.
absolutely not. No. We would have you before TockCustoms. Believe me.
As
No,
Talk
have the-
says, okay, I'm not coming on now.
Talk knows he's coming on. He better come on. Right, so
Okay,
I'll relay
so-
that information. Sorry.
So he's going to just do whatever. So are you...
For the rest of the year, I do have quite a few costumes planned. I'm doing a couple special ones for October because Halloween, it's spooky. I love it. So I'm doing like a girl version of Little Devil Teemo because League of Legends is life.
Oh, it's a League of Legends thing. Okay.
Mm-hmm. So he's normally like a little Yordle, but I found like a design of him with like red hair and horns and a glowy crown, kind of like Hellboy. So it was inspired by Hellboy. So I want to do something like that, and maybe some other fun stuff. I thought about doing Witch Mercy. It might be a thing. It might not. I'm not sure. Just
So
because
you-
Witch Mercy's been done so much.
So you got a lot of things planned then.
So much.
That didn't sound very enthused. She's all thinking in her mind, so fucking much. Oh my God.
Yep.
Yep.
Really? Understand.
I've only got one more costume planned, and actually two over the next year and a half. And I don't even want to think about the first one.
I just want these done so bad. Like, painting those feathers was hell. Like, that was, if anybody was like, oh, what would your hell be like painting those feathers? That's what my hell would be.
So I didn't actually watch you paint the feathers. Did you brush paint the whole things,
Yeah.
or do you have an
hand-painted.
airbrush?
I have an airbrush, which I forgot I had an airbrush. I haven't used it yet, so I haven't practiced with it yet. So I was like, oh, I'm just gonna hand paint these. And then 19 feathers later, I'm hating life, and I'm like, why didn't I just airbrush these? But I did do a lot of blending, so I don't know if an airbrush would have been sufficient for all of it, but it would have helped with like the highlights and stuff like that.
Right. Well, like I said, they look awesome. I'm looking forward to see the rest of the costume. Okay, so I've got my question for you.
Got it.
Desert Island.
Oh, here we go.
You are on a desert island, similar to the Castaway Island.
Okay.
As a matter of fact, you're on the Castaway Island, but you're by yourself. Stranded. You have a roll of TNT cosplay foam, 12 millimeter,
Mm-hmm.
half-inch TNT cosplay. And you have a light bulb.
What? A light bulb.
A light bulb.
Is that so? That's when you put it over your head. You have an idea of what to do with the foam.
Right.
Apparently,
That's what I was thinking in my
you've got a
head,
light
like-
bulb. You've got TNT foam and a light bulb. Yes.
Yeah, so you
thought
got.
I had a light bulb on my desk.
Oh.
I don't. You're lucky.
So you have a roll of TNT cosplay foam and a light bulb. What do you do?
Mm-hmm.
Oh. Well, I could scratch a message into the foam and open up the light bulb, stick it in there, and throw it out in the ocean, and then make an armor set with the rest of it. So it'd be like a foam message in a bottle.
Oh.
What?
I liked it. I liked it, but
Okay. I'll give you
rest of it. Thank
the
you.
applause for that. Yeah.
I liked it.
I guess I'm a little stunted. How you open the light bulb?
They unscrew at the bottom.
Yeah, you haven't got a screwdriver. Sorry, darling.
No, I think some of them actually manually unscrew.
The LED
outside.
or the fluorescent ones.
Okay.
I didn't
That's what
specify
I
the
use.
light bulb. I didn't specify the light bulb type. I should have made it hard and said an Edison bulb, but I didn't specify.
Ooh, an Edison
So-
bulb.
So, you know what, Furry, you're gonna have to do the shout outs and stuff because I can't do them. So,
You want me to do the shout outs?
yes, yeah, it'd be nice, yeah.
It'd be nice if you did something, right?
I love her. She is great.
Put it out of love.
I was beginning to like her now, but now I am going right off her now. Yes.
Finally, someone who's not afraid to beat up Furry along with me. So,
I've actually had a lot of fun.
Absolutely. Of course you did. Of course you did.
yeah, I mean, you spent 30 minutes or 20 minutes at least of your time trying to understand what the hell Furry says. Like you know, when we're hurting his what was it?
His affections.
Hurting his affections.
I don't think I'm ever gonna get to live that one down.
I think we will. I think they'll lose it within a week. They'll forget about it because
No,
what they do is they tend to grab onto something else. They give me a hard time, Lauren. And yeah, God, fucking do it. What the fuck?
No,
What the fuck?
I'm locking it in.
Yeah, baby.
I'm locking it in right now. Let me see here.
You're locking it in. You're going to write in case you forget. Yes.
Flooded.
Oh, he's going anal. That's what he's done. So Lauren, have you enjoyed yourself? It wasn't that hard, was it?
No, it was actually a lot of fun, other than my inability to speak properly.
No.
Fuzzy felt weird.
It is official now.
I'm never living that down. But it's pretty awesome at the same time. I made my mark on this show.
You did. You twice. You beat up Furry along with me, which is great. And in that term, we heard his affections.
Apparently,
that's
yes.
awesome. I
Oh,
don't
man.
even remember
You hurt my
saying
emotions.
it. That's what's so funny. I'm just like, I said that?
Yep. And Crim clapped it. Crim clipped it.
Crim
Crim clipped
what?
the
Sorry. Crim what? Sorry.
Crim clipped the clap. Crim clipped the clap.
Clip, clap, clap, clip, clip,
Crim
clam,
clipped the clap.
clip,
Clip
clam,
the clip.
clam, clip, clam, clam, clip, Tim. Go, Jason. You can do it.
That
You can do
actually scared me.
Yeah, baby.
Baby.
Now you make me want to go watch Austin Powers again.
You know, the funny thing is, it's on. It was on when I came in here and started the stream. The second one was on. So
Ooh.
yeah. What? Gave me the clap. No, Lauren did not give you the clap.
Oh,
Grim.
what?
That is so mean.
Grim, that is disgusting, Grim. We would
Leave
never
it to
say that
Grim.
out loud.
That's
We would
just
never
mean.
say that
Grim.
out loud.
You and your robo butt should be ashamed.
That's
yeah,
right.
baby.
That's right. See, Krim, the reason we know that didn't happen is because Lauren would never hook up with furry, so she's totally safe from the clap. So,
You see, and then I get abused for saying something.
yes.
Face palm.
Oh, my
It's all good.
God.
It's all. It's yes, Lauren. Lauren joined me in the face palm. Yes, there, baby.
But it wasn't
High
for
five.
me. It wasn't for me,
High five.
right?
High five.
High
No, you can't high five
Yeah.
against me. I'm the
Yeah.
innocent
I'll give you the
one.
other hand.
Oh yeah. Yeah, baby. There we go. High five. That could be our new thing. High fives. Yes.
High five to the screens.
Pump it.
This
pump it.
pump.
Fist pump. Elbow pump. Elbow pump. Elbow pump.
I think he looks so
Group
dumb
hug.
with their shit.
Group hug. Group hug.
No.
Group hug.
Anyway, so
Anyway, yes.
oh man. So Lauren, thank you for coming on. And again, you are a part of the roulette wheel. So basically, what that means is if we don't get someone on, we randomly call past guests.
Oh, okay.
So you never know. If you get your Skype's ringing between 5 and 7 on a Thursday, 5 and 8 on a Thursday evening, you're being like, oh shit, decline.
Decline. No.
The only thing we suggest is you don't take a shower, a bath, go to the gym, or ride a horse.
Right? I feel like that would be awkward. Has anybody ever answered in the shower? Like on their phone,
No.
just like, hi, I'm in the shower.
Going Abe had apparently just gotten out of the tub. And
Did she?
CK Cosplay didn't answer because she was at the gym. And she's like, no, I'm at the gym and I'm all sweaty. And we were like, answer. But yeah, no. All right. So yeah, this is the wonderful Lauren Cosplay. So please, y'all, if you have not followed her, please make sure you go to her page and give her a follow. She's wonderful. She's beautiful. She's talented. She's super sweet. She does amazing builds and stuff. And her 6.5 and 5.5 foot feathers will don't take that
like-
wrong, furry. There.
What?
Risa.
I just went.
Yeah, her 6.5 and 5.5 foot feathers, and you're all.
I just went.
The link to her
I
channel. Where is the link to her channel, Talk? That is a good question, because if
I
Furry actually
I-
was doing his moderator job, he would continue to put the link up.
I have put the link up.
Oh,
To,
there it is.
Hi.
It is up. There it is. There it is. There is the link to Lauren Cosplay's channel. Make sure you give her a follow, because, like I said, she is wonderful. And y'all can tell she is a phenomenal person with a great attitude. So wish you the best of luck. And we will be talking to you again soon. So you will. Because I'm going to need to. You're going to be kind of higher up on the karaoke list now. I said karaoke, didn't I? On the fucking, did it again. I fucking did it again. Fucking did it again. I'll give it to myself. There, I gogged myself.
You hurt my affection.
So, fuck. You will be higher up on the roulette list, because I need someone to beat Furry up with me every once in a while.
You got it.
Yeah, just laugh it up, fuzzball. All right.
Yeah.
So
I feel like that's all I've done this entire time is just laugh.
well, that's what this show's all about. It's all about making people laugh, especially when it's at Furry's expense.
It's
So-
my expense, yeah, baby.
Yeah, we just hurt his affections. It's
Yeah.
not a big
Yeah,
deal.
but okay. I'll make you
All right.
famous.
Oh, good God.
Right. Okay.
Lauren, thank you so much for coming on. I'm glad we were able to round you up this week. I'm sorry about last week.
Me too.
And we will get you on again in the roulette wheel, which happens not too frequent, but once schedules get conflicted and stuff, so it does happen once in a while. So again, make sure you all give her a follow. If you have a Facebook, or I'm sure you have a Facebook and all those other good Instagram. I know you have an Instagram.
I'm an
So
Instagram
follow her.
junkie, but I do have a Facebook page.
Follow her on Instagram for sure, and if you want to follow her on Facebook, you can find her on Facebook also. But make sure you follow her on Twitch and watch her stream, and all her links, of course, are on her Twitch page too.
And get all that information, yeah, baby.
That's right.
Thanks
Lauren,
for
thank
having
you,
me.
thank you so much for joining. I'm so glad we got you on, and we will catch y'all later. I'm sorry, we will catch you later. Everybody else, hang on, because TockCustoms coming on next. So let's get our little hold screen and we'll put the hold screen on as we're going out. All right, and we are going to let Lauren go if I can get my shit together. Okay, Lauren, just whenever you can, just hang up.
All right.
Thanks. All right. All right. Well, did I mute I muted the wrong one. That's fucking hilarious. I did, didn't I? I muted the wrong one. Y'all all heard me, didn't you? Oh, well. Fucking happens. And once again, Furry has left me to go rape Alan real quick. If you listen closely, you will hear the wood burning. Because we all know that Furry is raping Alan while he gets some absolutely horrible beer. What did you get? What beer did you get?
I got Budweiser. Budweiser. Yeah,
Budweiser.
baby.
Good God, you're getting worse. And how does Alan's ass feel?
He's not saying much.
All right, now I'm going to leave you because I need a beer.
Okay, joking. Right, boys and girls, thank you very much for LaruinCosplay for joining us live and all her fantastic questions. So we are going to get Talk Custom up just shortly, but what we're going to do is we take a little 10-minute break until we get it all sorted out. Jason is going to get some beer, and I am getting texts.
All right,
Yes, Jason,
all right.
Jason is a nice guy, yes. Oh, he's back. Right, okay.
What?
Right,
See.
okay.
He's drinking Budweiser,
Yes.
and I'm drinking my only beer, Guinness. Yes, thank you so much, Lauren. You are absolutely wonderful. And she's great to watch stream. Watched her many times. What the fuck is Krim talking about?
What is Krim on about now? Oh, a text in Texas. It's a long story. He'll probably clip it.
He posted the Hurt My Affections clip again, which is just fucking wonderful.
Yeah.
your affections.
He has beginning to annoy me now. But I love him really.
Yeah, you love Krim in that boy love way. So, so on next, we're gonna get Talk Customs in here in a few minutes. But first, we're gonna ask Furry a question.
Okay, go.
Have you heard from your date, or has she run screaming from me watching you on the stream?
My date is still watching us live, and she wanted to post on the stream that I'm a good kisser, and I said yes, just do that.
Well, she can go ahead and post that because I can vouch for that. Because he likes to kiss on Furry kisses on my neck and on my shoulder. But then Alan gets in the way. I always use that
Alan.
Fucking Alan. Alan. It's because Alan doesn't fight. Alan just stands there and takes it. So, yeah, whatever. Does furry kiss on the first date, though? Talk asks.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. If you like your date, yes. Why not?
So when you come to Texas and hang out, you know I'm kidding, right? You're not gonna, you're no making out with me.
No, I'm not.
Just saying.
No.
Just warning you ahead of time.
I thought that
if you're really lonely, you can bring Alan's head with you. That's all you really need.
So I've not to bring the snooker ball and the leather strap thing and the whip. No.
What the fuck did?
What?
Lucian just posted something. I actually have to bring this up because I want to see what this is. Oh my god, really? I gotta make that bigger for y'all.
Alright, I haven't seen this.
Oh my god!
I was given a donation to do that. I was kissing Alan's ass. That's okay. I made £5 out of that. I made $5. I'm not embarrassed. I need more fucking beer, man.
Oh my god! Oh, and you were. Oh man! Thank God I got another beer. So, anyway, this is for you, furry.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Yeah, baby.
Right. Hey, cool.
Oh man! All right. So up next we got Talk Customs. We have a slew of questions for Talk, and first is a clarification. So let me, you know what? Let me see, because I'm not sure if that was Talk that called me, but I'm going to go ahead and put on the hold screen. I'll leave our mics on while I'm doing this. It was Talk that. Okay, so that's cool. So I'm going to add him to my favorites, and hopefully this will make it easy to bring Talk. No, that's great that you did actually Talk. That's wonderful. It makes it much easier on me because I can just.
Hold up.
Okay, well, I thought it would work. Aww. So, I had to accept first. That would probably help. There we go. So now I can go in and go back and add to this call, and he should be in my. This thing sucks, man. All right, let me do this again because I add. There we go. Add the favorites. Fuck.
Talk just said I called him Nasty Pants.
You would be right.
Yeah, baby.
There we go. Now I got. All right, so let's bring in Talk Customs. Did it call? Let me make sure it did actually call. Talk. Hopefully, it's calling you. And didn't call. Just do me a favor and open up your Skype, and you should see the actual call there, and you can probably just hop right into it. Because since I've already added you into the call, I can't add you into the call again. Yeah, you're not there anymore. We shall see. Meanwhile,
hi there, Lady Crafts. How are you?
Meanwhile, there we go. Go.
Oh!
Hold on. Is that too loud?
No, but
that's okay.
it's actually good. You can just hit your video there, and we'll be great.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, sexy. Oh, yeah, baby.
There we go. There is Talk Custom there, rocking out only the way you can in Texas.
Oh, good. You
Really?
can like center it. Okay. What's up, everybody? Oh, Fork Girl is here and Lady Crass. Furry, Dark, good to be here with you guys.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
Yes.
absolutely.
How is the weather there?
It's just stupid how hot it is. It's way too hot. But yeah, it's fine. I mean, hurricane wise, we didn't get any flooding where I live.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
big love and shout out to anyone who's dealing with flooding or has family or friends there for sure. That's serious shit.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Are you having the gas crisis there that we're having here in San Antonio?
I don't really drive a whole lot, so I don't really pay attention. I got like a little sports car, and I don't, it doesn't take a lot of gas, so it's fine.
Yeah, that Lamborghini gets good mileage.
Yeah. So it's good. I like it. But I'm happy to be here. This is giving me flashbacks of the days when Gage Ziegman used to do his creative interviews. I don't know if you guys ever saw those.
No, it didn't. No.
No.
It was classic. But this is like the new wave of creative interviews that you guys are spearheading right now. So this is really cool that you guys are doing this.
Yeah. Right. So anyway, talk. I always ask the first question, and have you got a girlfriend?
I do have a girlfriend.
No way.
You knew the answer to that, Furry. But
It's a standard procedure. You signed the contract. You signed the disclaimer. You're screwed, pal.
But he didn't ask it properly of you, though. That's the problem. He's supposed to say. Let me see if I can do it in my accent. All right, talk. Are you single?
that's a good accent. Furry always tells me I sound like a fucking idiot every time I try to do a Scottish accent. That was good. Yeah, I don't call her my girlfriend. I call her my lover. She's my lover.
There you go.
But yeah, she's another partnered creative broadcaster here on Twitch Creative. So
I've got one more question. Probably nobody else knows about this unless they were on your stream.
Okay.
Bi-menstrual?
Bi-monthly is the term.
Bi-monthly, sorry. Yeah.
Fucking what?
This is
No.
we're having this conversation.
This was a good topic. It was a good topic on the show.
It was.
I enjoyed it. It was.
Yeah, Furry was there, but I was discussing how women have a bi-monthly cycle, and I was trying to find out if women have their period every 2 weeks or every other month. I didn't know which bi-monthly it meant. So there was a lot of, people were really getting pretty fired up about that conversation.
It was a good discussion. Yes.
I have mine every 3.5 weeks.
Yeah,
Just
I'm a sensitive man, so I have little, man periods. Mine are pretty often. It's like every couple of days. It feels like I'm something.
Yeah, mine kind of goes something like she's on her cycle, and in order to do it with her, she'll be like, "Fuck you," and I'll be like, "No, fuck you," and then we're in sync and everything's good.
Oh, that's cool. That's cool. Well, let's go off this subject now. It's freaking me out.
Wait, why are you playing the sad tuba sound?
Just because Furry's speaking.
Oh,
every time I speak talk, it's I can hear myself.
Oh, it's like he's a loser on The Price is Right every 2 minutes.
Yeah,
or something.
baby. Absolutely. Talk. You're a dude, right?
I am a man.
Yeah, you're a dude. Yes, let's clarify this up.
Yep.
Yes, he's got the qualifications, but you sew.
This is true.
This is also true. And you also make custom bags as well, which I can't find mine.
Is he going to pull out his bag?
I've lost my bag.
That's okay.
No, I've got it here.
That's
I've got
okay
it
because
here.
he lost his Evil Ted shirt when Evil Ted was on
No,
the
no.
show.
Oh,
No,
that's
no.
Evil Ted was on. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Man,
Yeah,
that,
baby.
that was one of the first bags I ever made.
Yeah. You notice there's a lack of Talk Custom badge on it.
Yeah, there was an issue with the production that day.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Furry is he's saying I'm a man and I have the equipment to, to show that I'm a man, but that I sew and I'm proud of it.
So the question
Absolutely.
is, and it came up earlier. The question is, do you refer to yourself as a seamstress or a seamster?
I generally refer to myself as a fabric warlock.
Oh.
That's fucking awesome.
Right.
I wasn't expecting that, but that is pretty.
Right. Or yeah, usually just like tailor is fine when I'm making clothes, but
I didn't even think of tailor.
right. It's not technically accurate. Being a tailor, it's like the difference between a tailor and a seamstress or whatever is like the difference between a chef and like some dude that cooks burgers at McDonald's. I'm not that good, but whatever. I'm a dude, so I can go with tailor.
Mhm.
I would disagree with that assessment to begin with, but that you're not that good. But that's not here or there because
I
you
did
can.
make the pants that I'm wearing. These are some.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
let's have a look at the pants. Yeah.
It's all.
You-
Oh yeah. That's
Yeah.
Now,
So
see,
for anybody,
if you make pants for me, I'd like a built-in bulge. Can you do that?
my bulge is included, but if you need some extra, like we can.
Yeah,
do,
I need extra. Like
I make my own bulge though.
Furry's trying to keep his drink down.
Oh, that's funny.
oh dear God.
All right,
Yes.
I'm really excited about some of your questions because I told Furry, I said, I don't know what this interview is about, what you're going to be talking about. So I said, like, just go absolutely bananas with coming up with good questions.
Absolutely.
Well, I know
Okay,
Furry's
Jay.
been following you for a long time, so I know he's got a lot of questions. But being Furry, he's probably going to say, okay, Jason, why don't you go ahead? And that was a horrible fucking accent. That was horrible.
That's bad.
Is that what you were going to say?
I would not attempt a Talk Custom accent.
It wasn't a Talk Custom accent. It was a
What was it? What the
it was
fuck
a
was it?
failed
Then?
Furry accent.
This was a Scottish accent.
Yeah, it was
Seriously?
bad.
I've
bad.
often asked Furry, I want to hear your American accent, and he never does it. He never even tries.
You know what? It's time. It's time. It's time. He's going to fucking do it right now.
All right, okay. Bastards. Hey, dude, where's my cat, dude? You motherfucking dudes! I'm gonna get my gun and motherfucking shoot you, motherfuckers! Yeah, babe.
That. All that sounds like is a fucking Scottish moron trying to sound like an American surfer.
Honestly, it just sounded
Wait,
like
I can stuff.
London. It sounded British to me. Oh, look, there's people spying on you. Dark, look out.
Ah, hi, funny.
I'm giving the heart to Furry.
Oh, she's giving you the
Yeah,
heart first.
baby. Yeah,
Oh,
baby.
dude.
See?
So I'll give you the bigger one to put in the truck since you have a bigger tank.
I'm
And
fine.
You burn more gas than I do.
I'm fine.
Don't you like when you're
Okay, well,
being
it doesn't
interviewed,
Yeah, and
like
again,
someone starts
Who's that?
kissing the host of
That
the
is Talk.
show?
Hi, Talk.
Hi, it's excellent to meet you.
By the way, that is Light Energy Designs.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
I know both of you guys. It is wonderful to be here with you. Make out. Going Ape. Going Ape wants people to start getting nasty right now.
So, Talk, what made you decide that you wanted to do this as a living? Did you really think you were going to do this as a living, or did you just stumble upon it and it became?
Yeah, the whole like if you're talking specifically about streaming,
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no, I did not think I would do this for a living. I'll try to keep it real short because I know we don't have a ton of time. But I started sewing as a joke a few years ago, and then it turned out it was really fun, and I was like, shit, like I'm gonna keep sewing and keep learning and making stuff because it was really fun. And then I was I got into like a local art show that was apparently kind of competitive, and they were like, yeah, we want you in our show. So they were like, you got 3 months. So I just made as much shit as I could. And after like, I found out I got in, I was like, I'm going to be in my workshop for like 3 months straight, making as much as I can. And I was watching people on Twitch, just like playing video games and stuff. And I actually stumbled across my first creative channel ever. And it was, here, I'll type it in chat because it's kind of spelled weird, but it's FU1212Y. But I stumbled across this channel. This is a true story. The first creative channel I ever saw was Furry's channel. And it said he was making Iron Man costumes, but that particular stream, he was sitting in his kitchen drinking just a beer or something and playing like roulette. No, he was playing Russian roulette with Chad. And he was just sitting in his
underpants.
Yeah, basically in his underwear. And that was the first creative stream I ever saw. It was Furry. And then I found Imperial Girl, and I think that was it. And then I was like, shit, I got some cameras and a computer. So I was like, I'm just going to broadcast my workshop down here just so I have a couple of people to chat with. Just like if I get 1, 2, 3 people to hang out with while I'm sewing, I think that would be great. So I set up some cameras and I put a stream together, and I didn't know what I was doing. But as it turned out, people liked watching me. They liked hanging out. They liked chatting with me and seeing what I was making. Hi, Nagasaki.
I was just going to say, hi, Nagasaki.
Guys, my lover is here. Can we get some lover hype in chat, please?
He's on.
Some hype. Yeah, let's get some. Is everybody typing? Yes. Oh, cool. Nice.
Everyone should be typing. Okay, there we go.
Yep, baby. There we go. Some talk love.
Give it up. Give it up, you guys.
So basically, your first 2 experiences on Twitch were a psychotic Scottish dude,
right,
and then a really good streamer, and said I could fall in the middle of that somewhere easily.
Yep. Actually, I don't know if I don't know how many creatives I saw before I actually put a stream together myself, but they had just announced like Twitch Creative at TwitchCon. Oh no, it was after TwitchCon. But it was like Bob Ross's birthday, and they put out a thing like, hey, we're going to do a creative thing. And I was like, fuck yeah, I'll do that. I'm in. So I started streaming the week Twitch Creative went live. And there was only maybe 10 or 20 creative streamers at the time, most of which were partnered because they were so rare and unique that Twitch was partnering people that were painting, or not just painting, but doing anything. So I was kind of right in at the beginning of creative officially, but there was a lot more people before me.
So you do this full time now?
I do.
So my question on that is, when you started doing it, obviously at the very beginning of Twitch Creative, were you working at the time? I mean, how does the transition into doing this full time happen?
For me, it was I was working as an IT director at a health clinic, so I was in IT healthcare, and
that's what I do.
Right. So I was doing that while I learned how to sew, and I was just doing it for fun. I was single at the time, so I had all kinds of free time, and I would just go to work, come home, and sew all day, every day for like a year. And I started making costumes and clothes and stuff, and then the job I was kind of working for went under because there was some county funding things where it got fucked up, whatever. So I moved into a house that my family owned with my brother, and I just lived with him. Lived off savings and started selling products locally. So selling clothes and getting into shows and, stuff like that. And just kind of living on a low budget for a while. And I just used money I'd saved up, and my family was starting to get really excited about me getting into what I was doing. So I got some support there. And then I started streaming, and I started getting a ton of support from viewers all over the world. donations and all that stuff. And then we got popular and we got partnered, and more support was coming in. And then I was getting even more support from family and friends to say, like, you're really connecting with a lot of people all over the world, and this is a really positive thing, and we want to support you to keep doing this. While I was getting, my income from online sales, revenue from Twitch, revenue from, donations and support that way. So it's been a really wild ride, and it's totally unstable. Like, predicting income is ridiculous. But I just have to kind of do my best.
Do you ever feel like some months you're like, man, I should really go back to IT?
Yeah, that happens. I'm kind of in one of those times right now. It's summer and a lot of people are, on vacation and doing stuff. And I just moved to Texas, which, moving across the country is expensive. So I'm kind of thinking like, it might be good to have like some extra income right now. So, well, I'll figure it out. But
we're gonna be hiring another engineer here before long. Just FYI.
Okay, good. I'll be
Methodist Healthcare
in San Antonio.
Well,
Yep.
Well, we found out that you're only an hour and 20 minutes away from Dark Energy Designs.
Yes.
Yeah, it's not that far.
You're on the north side, so up there.
So,
I'm on the northeast side over here, so it's right
Okay.
up 35.
So the visit will be imminent. Yes.
Yeah, when when Furry comes next year, yeah.
I get
2
to buy
weeks.
both of you guys a beer and a bowl of soup and maybe some breadsticks.
The breadsticks would help with the beer.
Yeah. We'll get Furry something really Texan, like some brisket and I don't know.
I was planning on taking him to like Rudy's and Texas Land and Cattle and get some real steaks instead of, you can actually have steak from a cow instead of from his backyard sheep. He can have some real meat.
Wait, we have sheep.
She knows.
Oh, what was that?
She knows. I got to hang out with Fork Girl. We went to the Dave & Buster's in Austin. She's terrific. Sorry, I have a problem with I always read chat and I always interact with chat, even while I'm being interviewed.
That's okay.
That's exactly what we want.
Okay, good.
As a matter of fact, I just learned last week that Fork Girl is like 15 minutes from me.
Yeah.
Oh, I would run for it, girl.
I wasn't going to say anything, but I knew
would
she
run.
lived in the same town.
You know he's got a gun, right? And I would just keep on.
She's from Texas.
We all carry all the time.
Literally wearing a gun while you're doing an online interview.
I can't wear it at work, so
you have to wear it at home. Okay, that's
you don't
hilarious.
need to.
So,
Well, I've got Nagi gave me this little death wing, so I've got this.
oh,
This is what protects me from
But I
people
want
with
a large
guns.
drink and I don't want to drink the whole thing straight.
That is awesome.
And I have
that.
I have a little ninja here too, just in case. Oh, yes.
Wow.
Wow.
So that was made or was it bought? Sorry.
I bought it from the Egyptian store.
Ah, excellent, fantastic. So I see you've got some new equipment there, Talk. A new microphone.
I actually had this, but I never did a desktop stream ever until this week.
All right. Excellent.
And I've been wildly open about this, but I had a hemorrhoid this week, and I didn't feel like standing and sewing and dancing, so I did just design streams this week, and it was awesome. It's been amazing. Sitting is really cool. Like, everyone should try sitting once in a while.
Yeah.
I feel you there. I've actually been there, like to the emergency room and emergency surgery there. So yeah, sitting is good.
Are we talking hemorrhoids here? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes. I
That-
had emergency
that-
surgery.
That is so weird. I have just given my rent to my landlord, who's just had an operation on hemorrhoids about 5 hours ago.
See, this stream goes everywhere, man. It goes absolutely everywhere.
Yeah. When I
So-
was watching your last interview with Lauren, I was sitting here thinking, like, oh, this is great. I don't have to prepare anything because you guys don't know what you're doing, and I won't have to know what I'm doing.
I haven't a fucking clue.
We haven't got a fucking clue what we're doing.
Yeah.
Not a clue. So all right. So I would suggest, by the way, that you get those taken care of, lest you end up like me in the actual hospital saying you will be in surgery in 2 hours. It was not nice.
We're doing much better than that. I'm fine.
Good.
Let's talk.
Nagi's having a good laugh. She's having a good laugh.
I was going to bring something else up, but we can stop talking about my ass during this interview. We can talk about anything else.
Okay, well, let's talk about your. Let's talk. No. By the way, I love the sound of that mic that you got because
it's nice.
You sound fucking sexy.
Oh, that's
I'm
good.
like, my God, I want to touch myself.
That's excellent. Feel
So-
free. If you need to touch yourself, just let it happen.
You know what's funny is I've got a good, because I'm a musician, so over here I don't know if you can see it. I've got on my desk over there, I've got a really high-end microphone and everything, and I keep telling myself I need to bring it over here. Now that I hear you, I'm gonna fucking do that next stream.
Mm.
I'm gonna sound.
Have we got an extra?
I think it's a good idea. Oh.
All right,
so carry on.
No, go ahead. No, carry on.
So talk is working. He works tirelessly on his raid defense. Okay, and he knows where I'm going with this. He's doing the Blade one. Is that finished? The Blade one?
It's close. It's almost done.
It's almost done.
Just for the people, if there's anyone here that doesn't know what a raid defense is, it's, when someone raids another channel, you guys are familiar with that. When someone does a big host and you guys all, clog up chat with, a bunch of nonsense, that's a raid. So when someone raids me, I get raided pretty often. So I like to be able to, defend myself with a video of me murdering a lot of people or something like that. So,
I've just noticed that Happy. I can hear myself. Happy E is the girl who I'm dating and has just texted on the stream, enjoying the banter. Furry looks a good kisser.
Furry looks a good kisser.
Are you?
Yeah, baby.
Are you literally postponing this interview to talk about how good of a kisser you are?
Well, it's in chat, so it's in chat. If it's in chat, I have to read it. Sorry.
Wait.
You know the rule. Don't talk.
Well, you got to give him some leeway here,
Oh.
because in his 50 years, that's the first time he's ever been told that. So, he's very
that's
proud
happy,
right now.
Happy E. That's who you're saying?
Nagi, it's talk a good kisser.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, baby.
Sweetheart. Furry's asking you if I'm a good kisser. We need subtitles for Furry because he's very Scottish and no one can understand what he's saying.
I've got him.
Yeah. Can we get some subtitles for Furry?
We're going to get them in just a minute. Is it that bad? I'm not that bad, surely.
There you go.
you don't worry about it, Talk Custom. You know he's a prick, right?
Oh, you got your
I'm fine
answer right
with that.
there.
I like it. I love it.
Nagi said I'm amazing. Is what she said.
Amazing.
Oh.
Yeah, baby.
Woo.
Especially when he talks at her, he's like in his Barry White thing. He's got, oh yeah.
Oh yes.
So,
Oh.
how are you liking the new stream, the new setup? It's a lot smaller than your old setup.
It's like when you buy new underwear. Like, you on underwear for 10, 20 years and you get used to it and you know how it works.
Mm-hmm.
It might not be the best, but you just make it work. But this, this new pair that I've got here, it's clean and it's fresh and it's new.
Mm.
But it's weird, it's smaller and it doesn't it doesn't feel like a workshop. It feels like that. So I really have to like scum it up in here so it feels like a workshop. Like I like working in like a dirty basement or a garage. But it's good. I mean, it works. I'm just not used to like things being so nice.
Did you bring your Christmas tree with you?
No, I threw that in the garbage. You remember the Christmas tree?
Oh, I remember the Christmas tree.
I used to knock that thing over with a sword.
You used to beat the crap out of that Christmas tree.
Was it like a Charlie Brown Christmas tree or a big Christmas tree?
It was like a 5-foot, you know,
Mm-hmm.
little fake tree, and
5 foot. So to furry, it was a giant.
right. To me, it was, you know, just a little thing. No big
5
deal.
foot tree. Furry couldn't even fucking put the star on it.
But
Yeah.
I got
Nagi says you need to change your pants, 10 to 20 years old undies. Your pants need to be changed, sorry.
No, she was talking to you. She was saying she hopes that you're washing your 20-year-old undies, furry.
Oh no, Nagi.
Whoa.
He doesn't wear underwear because they haven't created that in Scotland yet.
No.
Oh, it's still chastity belts, right? You're still
Yes.
locked up.
Yeah. I apparently I'm now female.
Right. That's why furry's so irritable all the time.
Yeah,
Sure,
quality. I love you, Talk. You know I do. No, she was talking to you, Talk Custom.
No, I know, I saw
that. Baby.
Hey, for the record, I have very exciting underwear, okay? Just
Apparently, you've got poop glitter. I mean, that's amazing.
oh yeah. Poop glitter is yeah. But no, we do a good job with underwear.
You don't make much underwear, do you? You don't tend to
I don't
make.
make any underwear. Not yet. People are trying to get me to start making underwear with like pictures of people's faces on them.
Yeah, that's creepy.
I would so get a pair of underwear with Furry's face on the front.
I would
so
too,
you can pound it. So you can pound it.
I just had, you know, the little, you know, in men's underwear, there's a little hole that you can pull, you know,
Mhm.
objects through.
Right out the mouth.
Imagine
Yep.
pulling, you know, your business. You'd look like Gonzo from the Muppets.
Hang on, my wife brought my vape and my glasses so I can
let's-
be more like.
Yeah,
I can be more like. Yes, I need to lower my voice down. I got my vape now, so.
get down a little bit here, guys.
You just
we go.
so anyway, Talk. Are you relaxed? Are you enjoying yourself? Are you?
Yeah, I definitely am. It's sorry, I was. I'm glad
Yeah, let me
you changed
think
the
about
subject
this.
because I was thinking about other things. No, it's been wonderful, and you know the stress of going through a move, and you know Nagi and I are doing our best to keep our stream, both of our channels, you know, going strong, but
It's very hard. Yes.
it's hot, and you know I'm being a little bitch and complaining a lot, but to answer your question, it's amazing. I never thought I'd be lucky enough to have a whole house with someone that does the same thing that I do, where we can just stream and work and create things and have fun and play video games and hang out with friends. And, you know, we got a couple of turtles and we get to just, you know, yeah,
I heard about those turtles. Yes.
Turtles.
they're good.
Turtles. Yes.
So what?
You're breaking up, dude.
Yeah, you're kind of breaking up and your face is frozen. Wait, hold on. Furry, talk to me.
How are you?
It's
Talk?
everybody
Okay,
else.
he's back. You were
So-
frozen for a second there. Can you repeat the question?
No.
Oh,
God, it is breaking up.
oh,
Hang on.
and we lost him. JJ.
No, I'm still here. I'm just
Hi, Furry.
hearing my.
Oh, hi, John.
What
How are you doing?
What's
you
going on,
doing?
buddy? Oh, yeah.
Baby? Yeah. Love.
Oh, look, and I just popped
Oh,
myself in the
okay,
big
hold on.
screen.
He's back.
That's
All right,
okay. That's okay.
I just made myself the center of attention now.
Yeah. You look the bigger dick.
Oh, he's over there now. Now I have to
Yeah,
turn my body this way.
you know what you can do?
Oh.
You can mute. You can turn your
What?
camera off for a second and turn it back on, and you'll
Okay.
be the center of attention again. Hopefully.
I'll do that. Okay.
This could be a bad idea.
Hi, and we're back.
Oh, and it didn't work.
That's okay. That's cool as it is.
Fuck it, I don't care.
So, what is happening with the beard talk? Are you just going to continue growing this badass beard?
It's funny. There's been a couple of times that I don't know if either of you have ever gone for like a full beard, but yeah, you know, like every once in a while I'll get an urge to just shave. But I did that once, and my whole channel like freaked the fuck out. It was like a catastrophe. Like my whole identity as a broadcaster just like went down the toilet. So I can't do that anymore. And now Nagi is saying like, don't fucking shave.
Nagi.
So we're just going all the way. This is getting serious.
Well,
It's,
I got to tell you, you kind of got the Rob Zombie thing going there. All you need is to do some dreads, and you're golden, man.
Yeah, I guess I like showering too much to go for that.
Yeah, that's a good point.
But yeah, I don't want to
Yeah.
be like gross. But yeah, it's good. I mean, it's another thing is that I'm the host of a Twitch creative stream team that we named the Bearded Gentleman. So actually, Dark, send me a message after the stream and I'll get you an invite. Actually,
Oh, this qualifies.
yeah, that's technically. Are you being a gentleman right now?
Make sure my wife's not here. Yes.
Did you bring the turtles? You guys, we have some special guests here.
The turtles.
We have some guests coming along. Thank you very much. I'll grab them. Guys, Nagi just sneaked in here. She brought turtles. Let's see if we can do a little turtle interview.
It's funny because now I'm craving turtles, the little chocolates.
Craving? What, like eating them?
What,
The
eating?
little chocolate turtles, the little caramel, and
Oh,
it just made me think of that.
That's frogs.
yeah. That would be like, they're like, oh, come, look at my dog. And I was like, oh, I was craving dog. Can I just get in there and eat that shit? I'm going to eat your dog, dude.
Has anybody got any rabbits? I quite like rabbits.
Oh, here's dog.
Oh, the other thing.
That is much bigger than I was expecting.
Yeah, he's my big boy. Look at that big turtle, you guys.
He's
Yeah,
not
baby.
shy whatsoever.
No, normally he's very shy. What's up, buddy?
He's like, I'm on camera. I want a fucking interview, man. I'm gonna stick my head out here.
There we go. We got turtle cam. Good. Oh, I don't know if you
Yeah,
can.
baby. Yeah, we can see you.
Yeah.
Well,
I
you
can
can see it, but I turned. Oh, there it goes. And then this
There's
is
a delay.
Ruby. We just got Ruby this week, and Ruby's very little compared to Donnie. See?
Oh, Ruby's
Is
shy.
that- Is that the front or the back?
This is the front.
All
It
right.
looks like an anus, but it's really a head.
I was going to point that out. Yes.
Yeah, this is.
Furry was hoping for the back.
You want to see the back? You want me to show you the back, Ruby?
Show Furry the back.
Oh, guys, seriously?
I like how we're 45 minutes into this interview and we're talking about turtle ass right now.
Well,
yeah, baby. That's what the
you know-
interview's all about.
So Furry and I, when we first discussed doing this, we were like, you know what?
Are you nuts?
There's a lot. Right? You fucking crazy. There's a lot of great people who do interviews. What can we do that would make us different? And the consensus was ultimately, we won't have any fucking clue what we're doing.
Truly, as long as both of you are committed to doing the stream on time every week or however,
Yep.
and
Yep.
you're on camera and
Mm-hmm.
you're positive, that's all that matters. It like we could sit here and talk about cotton candy for an hour straight. And if you're on time every week and you're in a good mood about it, it's going to have a good effect on the community. But I think it's great. I think
Well,
it's perfect.
I will say that, I mean, it helps when we get people like, I mean, I hate to use this term, but it helps when we get the bigger streamers like that have a large following that can bring people, because then when we have newer streamers like Lauren on before you, that helps get these people to recognize these other fantastic talents that are on Twitch. And it gives people an opportunity. And this is why we don't ask a lot of technical questions. Crib, clip that, Crib.
Yeah, clip. Crib,
Donnie just spazzed out. I don't know if he peed or if he's just wet. Oh my god, he's crawling out of the basket. Hey, Nagi, can you help me, please?
The kids are loose.
Donnie's freaking out.
Dude, feed the kids, dude.
Oh my god, hold on. He's gonna fucking knock this shit over. Okay, Donnie, take it easy. You're okay.
Yeah,
I can hear little footsteps coming upstairs. You're okay, buddy. You're okay. Are you gonna go in there?
Hauling ass.
Oh,
Throwing
come to
shit
Furry,
around.
come to Furry.
He really.
Yeah, he was crawling out of the basket.
Okay.
I love you.
I love you too. Hi guys. Bye.
All right.
Hi, Nagi.
Oh, that's hilarious. Okay, now I
Really-
can't see my face because salmonella. So, that is wonderful.
Yeah,
That was
listen,
awesome.
Thank you for taking that clip.
There we go. There's a clip.
That's great. Well, good. I'm glad. See, this matters when you get good clips during a new channel. You know, that helps to spread the word. So I can retweet that shit because Twitter is important, right?
Honestly, I haven't fucking figured Twitter out.
I haven't.
Because all I get is news from the Spurs. And I'm like, yeah, you guys are great, but it's the only thing that pops up in my feed.
For those of you who are nerds like me and you don't know what the Spurs are, it is a professional sports team that has updates.
Well,
Or
it's
we
San
do it-
Antonio. I'm a nerd too, but I mean, it's San Antonio, Got to know the Spurs in San Antonio. So yeah, the rest of you. Hey, you know what?
That's what I was just copying you because you just did that.
Yeah. Oh, okay. Well, I did it again. Actually,
Plus-
I just got this new. So I'm just now starting to vape again. I haven't vaped in a long time, and I just went last night and bought this new tank so I could start vaping because my wife wants me to quit smoking.
Yeah, I just quit
So.
a few months ago, and it helps.
I don't have a vape. Can I use it?
Well,
Can I use a glue bottle?
Wakes up and runs 5 miles every morning, and
Is that Furry? Is that your accelerated super glue shit?
High viscosity super glue, yes.
Well, just go ahead. You can vape that. Go ahead. Just squeeze real hard when you put it in your mouth. You'll be good.
I like Crim's title.
Mm.
MBZ puts first world problems. What would be like a third world turtle problem?
That would be one where the turtle assassinates the smaller turtle, I guess.
Oh,
maybe?
I thought you were like when a turtle steals your last loaf of bread or something.
Oh, that too.
Lady-
Yeah.
Lady Crafts likes to vape for 4 years. She thinks it's worth it.
Yeah, I went to a
Vaping.
vape shop in Milwaukee with Lady Crafts, and it was hilarious.
Oh,
Yeah, she met me in Milwaukee for a convention with a bunch
excellent.
of people, and it was awesome. But I think she
Fantastic.
dropped her thing and broke it, and she was like, "I need to go to the fucking vape store, yo." And then she said YOLO, and we just like burst into the vape store, and it was great.
So what flavors do you vape?
Rice Krispie treats and something with like fruit or something. At first, it was just like coffee and tobacco.
Yeah.
Because that's basically like if I was going to take my life and explain it in the form of how my life tastes, at the time it tasted just like coffee and tobacco. But now I'm. Yeah, I
That's
want you guys to-
interesting.
yeah, like Dark. What does your life taste like?
Well, that's interesting you say that because I mean, when my wife and I got together, I was trying to vape and I successfully quit smoking for about 3 months, and I was smoking a variation of cinnamon, which was actually Atomic Fireball. Like, remember the old Atomic Fireball Jawbreakers?
Yeah.
It tastes exactly like that. And I never thought about it. It probably was appropriate to my life at that moment, especially now since I'm smoking ugly butter. I mean, that doesn't get more appropriate.
Ugly butter.
Ugly butter.
Nice.
It's got a very, very small hint of cinnamon in it.
Okay. Nagi got one that's called Buttery Nipples, which apparently is a drink.
Buttery Nipples.
Yeah, I got sober a long time ago, so I don't keep up with, things like Buttery Nipples, but apparently it's good.
Doesn't have to be a drink, I'm just saying.
See, like furry drinks, you smoke and drink.
I only drink on stream, actually. Seriously, and I might have a drink. So here's the deal with me drinking. I mean, I drink on stream because I have to deal with furry for 3 hours. But otherwise, I only drink socially. If friends come over, I'll have a Guinness or a Kahlua and cream.
Okay.
Otherwise, I don't drink.
Wait, hold on. I have a question. I know this isn't my channel, but how did you guys meet? How did you guys get hooked up with what we're doing here?
I looked in the personals for a freaky Scottish guy.
Okay.
And he came up.
And I applied.
For single white American Texan.
So I actually hopped on Twitch not too long ago. It was probably about 3 months ago, I guess, and I ran into Furry's page, unfortunately.
I know the feeling.
But
go on.
He was the only one that would talk back to me, so and I was like, and it was great because I was able to translate for all the other Americans because I actually understood him because I'm half British.
Okay.
So I was like, I can get it. If I can follow Cockney English, I can follow stupid Scottish. So I was able to translate for him. But the show started as a result of him saying that in order to be a partner, he needed to get a whole bunch more stuff going, including a vodka or a podcast.
Okay.
And I told him, why don't we do a podcast? It's a joint podcast where we do this thing. It's
cool.
kind of, that's where it came out. And now we're suffering.
Okay.
Yeah, if I had a gun right now, I would fucking shoot myself. But I don't have a gun, so I would.
Well, at least we're on the same page.
Oh, is that why you're coming to Texas to visit?
Yeah, I've got a whole arsenal of guns for him to shoot himself with.
Oh yeah,
got plenty.
Truthfully speaking, something I do know about Furry as a broadcaster is he loves people and he loves talking to people. And I know when I hang out in Furry's channel and a new person comes in, he's all over it and he's excited to welcome them. So no sarcasm at all, nothing but love. And I know how much Furry loves doing what he does and sharing it with people.
He's actually a good guy.
He is,
but he is so fun to fuck with.
Yeah. Furry, you invite people to fuck with you regularly. You're so good.
I love it.
Yeah,
I just love it.
We try not to hurt his affections too much, but
I saw the clip earlier. Yeah, I saw that clip. Oh look. Oh, I was dancing.
Karaoke roulette.
So we do have a question, and we can actually extend our time with you if that's okay with you, because
sure, yeah.
we did not book anyone after you tonight. But
it won't be too long.
But Krim does have a question. He does want to know if you do a ZZ Top costume. I don't know why, but it is Krim.
I have to. I don't officially, but I could look it up and see what's required. Is it just like suspenders, mesh t-shirts?
You just got to bleach your beard, I guess.
Yeah, I can't do that.
I don't know what Furry's doing. He's probably going to go pee and not wash his hands
literally
again.
stood up and walked away without saying anything.
He's going to go pee and not wash his hands like usual. So what are you, I mean, you've got conventions coming up, or are you doing any conventions, or no?
I'm doing TwitchCon this year, which is October 20th through the 22nd. I went last year, and it was one of the most fun weekends of my entire life. It was just amazing. And having really nothing to do with Twitch or TwitchCon, but just the people that were there that I've met through Twitch were what made TwitchCon fun. It wasn't even necessarily the con, although the convention itself was very well funded and it was super high class. It was a great convention. But nothing is more valuable than the people that were there. And just being able to, hug the people that I've spent over a year talking to online and give handshakes and, eat food and just tell stories and sit outside on a balcony and smoke cigarettes. I was smoking at the time. And it was too fun. And there are genuinely not just incredible artists, but incredible people behind all these channels. And getting to know them on a personal level is... I love people. I'm an introvert, I'm a nerd, and I'm socially awkward. But when I get to know people, I get so excited. So it was just a wild amount of fun, and I was really happy I went. So I'm planning on going again this year. Other than that, I know DragonCon's going on this weekend, and there's PAX West. So it's going to be kind of a dry weekend on Twitch. But
Talk. Can you do a quick shout out to Pauline?
To Polly?
Pauline.
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 I wish I was still on the big camera, because you guys are going to think we're interviewing Dark. But yeah, hold on. What's the best way to do this? Where is Pauline? Hey, hold on. Pauline. How is it going tonight? I know I'm wildly American, and that probably doesn't help, but I just wanted to say that furry is like a grade A prime cut of Scottish beef, and I wish that I could have a taste. So that's my shout out to Pauline right there. I like how you ducked off camera, Dark.
I've got one more request, right? We're all going to stand up and we're all going to do the jelly dance.
Oh, you want to do
out of your
a
fucking
freeway
mind.
jelly dance? Is that what you want to do?
Yeah, baby.
I'm
I
down.
only know one dance, and it's only the sweet transvestite dance. So
No, do you not know the jelly dance?
I don't know the jelly dance.
You're gonna learn right now. It's gonna happen.
Well, learn right now. It's going to happen.
Right.
It's
Furry
going to
knows how to do it. Furry looks like a swan when he does it.
Mm-hmm.
All right. How do we look here? How do we look? Oh, yes. Are we doing synchronized jelly dance? Come on, Dark. You can do it. Oh, it's like there's Siamese twins on my camera. Oh, yes. It's good. That's some old school class.
I don't know about you, but I didn't think I was doing the
Yeah,
jelly dance. I felt more like the fucking walrus dance to me. But
Yeah, that's all right.
Oh, Dark, have you never seen the jelly dance?
no,
Oh, what?
Oh, Furry
Oh, well.
looks like he's flying. That's awesome. What's up, Rusty Shackelford? Oh, shit. You know what? Oh, I did host you. I was going to say, I think I forgot to host you, but I did remember at the beginning.
That's good. I haven't asked the fail question. Okay, but I do have to ask you. I know Furry's still got a couple more questions, but I have to ask you the island question.
Okay.
Because everybody gets the island question. So
Oh, yeah, I heard you asking this, and I was like, God, I hope he doesn't ask me that. Cause
no.
Right, okay,
No,
go
no,
ahead.
no. And I have different scenarios for different creative types. So for you, you're on a deserted island, and of course it is the island from Castaway. So we don't have to, because everybody was like, is it got trees? Is it got water? It's the fucking island from Castaway.
I've never actually seen that film, but
Oh, son of a bitch.
no, I'll
right.
picture, palm trees and, coconuts and water and shit.
Bingo.
Go on.
Okay, so you're on a deserted island and you're by yourself, and I might change that. You have first of all, there's you get two parts to this, because the first part's a question. The first part is a question on your supply specifically. which is what bolt of fabric would you want with you?
Okay, denim. A huge bolt of raw denim is what I would want.
Oh.
Okay, so you don't have a bolt of denim.
You're screwed, man. You're so.
Instead, you have a bolt of spandex.
Okay.
And you have Furry's head.
Oh.
Like severed head?
Yes.
Okay.
Severed head with the glasses, if that helps.
Okay,
Oh,
sure.
yeah, baby.
So, what do you
You've got
do?
Glasses. You've got glasses.
Okay, well, I take the glasses and use it as a magnifying glass to, make a fire, because that's a
Nice.
thing. And you can, burn ants if you get bored. But yeah, I could make a fire with the glasses. If I had a whole bolt of spandex, I could make like a sweet little David Bowie style jumpsuit and like a tent. I mean, you can use fabric for anything. You can make rope out of it. You can use it to tie trees and shit together. Like I could make a bunch of outfits and still have a tent and put some leaves and shit on it. I'd be fine. I thought you were gonna be like, okay, you got a bowling ball and a box of toothpicks. What do you do? And the answer is,
Okay.
you fucking kill yourself because you're gonna die in that. That's how I was gonna answer.
You haven't said what you would do with my severed head. You just take the glasses off me and leave my severed head to rot.
It's like
Yeah,
a
I
Wilson
mean-
for
I guess I could talk to you, but it just wouldn't be the same
No.
without you busting my balls all the time and making fun
because
of me.
we know you can't do his Scottish accent, right? So
Right, I can't. I'm not even gonna try it.
Yeah,
Well, yeah,
but
I mean-
you when he sleeps at night, I'll just be saying, "What the fuck? I'm coming
Well,
for you, baby."
I would literally just be watching insects and animals eat your fucking head for weeks, and I don't want to see that, furry. So,
Nice.
I kind of do.
yeah.
I know he does. He hates me that much.
Yeah.
So, yes.
Leather face. That's all I can say. So because you got good sun, so you could it's like
Yeah.
you could really dry it out well in the sun.
Yeah, I suppose. I mean, I could work with the leather, Scottish leather. I don't know, but
Yeah, probably tear really easily. So,
all right, hold on.
all right.
Do you actually
Furry.
have questions written down? Like, do you actually have? Did you
Are you
prepare?
fucking kidding? Are you fucking
Oh
kidding?
God, no. Okay, so
No.
here's the deal. When we started off, we actually had a lot of questions, and I made Furry's job was to research every guest and come up with a lot of questions.
Oh wow.
And it got to be too much for him. He couldn't. He's like, I can't research 3 people every week and figure out an hour's worth of questions for all of them. So we were like, okay, well then fuck the questions. We have 2 standard questions: my desert island and his "Are you single?" because he's a horny little bastard. And
Mhm.
Oh, I knew that. Yeah.
yeah, so
Yeah.
Every week,
that's-
Furry asks me, Talk, do you have a vagina yet? And I'm like, no, I still don't. So, yeah, I'm used to it.
I was going to so ask that question.
I know.
Oh, I was going to so. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh, well, Furry, you I know you had a lot of questions because I know that you've been secretly pining after Talk for a long time, hoping that Nagi will leave and you can step in. So, what other questions do you have that you have not gotten to, you poor Scottish bastard?
Son of a bitch. Anyway, all right, okay, fair dues. Yeah, I can take it. I can. Yeah, baby. So, you're definitely. So, do you find that all the stuff that you've got to do commission builds, is there too much that you is there something you can't do if you've had a request for it and you said, I can't do that.
Yeah, it's kind of happening. I actually got one right now. Someone asked me to make, a messenger bag, because I make them a lot differently since I've made yours now, and they've gotten really popular. But someone asked me to make one and then also have it so that it can be a pet carrier that has removable, lining and breathable fabric so they can put them in their bag. And I'm like, it's hard to say yes because like I make a product that I'm used to, and when you've got other commissions, it's hard to like put everything else on hold and do research to build something completely different. Like you, for example, like you're very proficient at making what you make right now, and if someone were to approach you and say like, "Hey, I want you to make me, fucking Thor's whole costume from scratch," like we all know that you could do it, but it's not in your routine of doing that right now. So you'd have to put everything else on hold for a while.
Yeah,
just to learn. And that's what you do. So
he'd need a bigger mannequin too.
Right. Yeah.
What?
Alan's not going to cut it for Thor, man. Sorry.
I saw Alan in there.
How tall does Alan have to be to do that Thor costume?
It's not so much the height. It's more that Thor. I'm pretty sure Thor doesn't have a big gaping hole in his ass waiting. I'm just saying.
Wait, Alan's got a gaping hole in his ass.
Yeah,
Alan,
let's move on.
Wasn't that why you were kissing it a little while ago? So anyway,
that was for £5.
So the question I was trying to ask when my shit was breaking up was, why did you move to Texas?
Oh, that's a pretty easy question, and it's funny that I did because a long old school joke on my channel is about how much I hate Texas. I've been talking about it since I started streaming, and it's an old joke in my channel that I hate Texas, and it's true, but it's kind of a joke, and it's funny. Anyway, but Nagi was living here before, and I'd lived in Austin before, but I've got some friends here. My brother and I are like best friends, but my brother lives here. She's got a bunch of friends here. There's a lot of other artists in this area. The weather is much better, except for the heat. And it's a lot cheaper to live in Texas than other large cities in the country. So between, like the house that we got, like it's stupid how much house we got for the cost that we're paying. It's enormous. It's amazing. So we're able to do a lot for, like throughout more of the year because we don't have 5 months of snow in Texas, or 6 months. But yeah, we're still in Texas. Like, look at this shit. Their water bottles say made in Texas. Like,
damn straight.
Texas takes credit for making their own water. Like, how ridiculous.
I tell everybody all the time when people ask in stream and they say, where are you from? Everybody from any other state will say I'm from the U.S. and then they'll get down to the specifics of I'm from fucking Wisconsin or whatever. In here they say, where are you from? We're from Texas. Fucking it. Yeah, we're not from the U.S. We're from
usually
Texas.
They say fuck you. In addition to that, but yeah.
But in all fairness, you hate Texas, but you did move to the mini Seattle of Texas,
right?
So.
And Nagi's originally from the Seattle area, so that explains why she does so well here too. It's like a warm Seattle.
It is like a warm Seattle there. Yes. All the people and everything. My best friend actually. I lived in Austin for several years. I hate Austin, but I also met X.1 in Austin, so I have good reason.
Yeah, I had. I've lived in Texas twice before this, and the reason I hate Texas was all circumstance. It had nothing to do with Texas. The first time was because I lived in Lubbock, and it's it's Lubbock. Whatever, we don't have to talk about that.
Yeah.
And the second time, like life just hit me really hard at some really bad times. And okay, let's rephrase that so Furry can be an adult for a second. Life was very challenging, and it was just circumstantial. That's all. That's hilarious.
Well, it's funny because your house is probably twice the cost of what we pay here in San Antonio, and we're only an hour down the road.
And yeah,
I mean the cost difference between there and here is insane.
Right. The cool thing is that as an artist and a broadcaster and if I can sell online. As long as I have a post office and the internet, I can operate essentially from anywhere. So, and like whether I lived here or I lived in New York or Los Angeles or in the middle of nowhere, like most broadcasters make the same based on how good they are as a broadcaster.
Right.
Between sales and donations and subs and all that and whatever. So if you're a broadcaster, living somewhere dirt cheap is like the smartest thing you can do because you're just minimizing your amount of cost, and you're going to make about the same amount of money anyway, as long as you have access to resources and materials. So,
yes, I would advise all people that want to do it full time to move to Texas, specifically, and not just because I'm in San Antonio. San Antonio literally is one of the cheapest big cities.
I'm not saying Texas.
In the country.
I'm just saying somewhere very remote.
Well, I'm saying Texas.
Although most of Texas is extremely remote, so it's kind of one is the other.
But on the flip side of that, what the fuck was I gonna say?
Hello is a good start.
Guys, we had like 70 minutes of prime interview before one of us got stumped, and it was dark.
Yeah, I know.
That we did so well.
Pick me.
Go. You now. Go ahead.
How are you doing? So family, are you closer to family or further away from family?
My family's all over, so we're all over the country anyway. So I'm closer to my brother now, but I'm farther from my dad and my other brother.
I love your dad. Your dad is a cool dude.
A lot. My dad's a super good person.
He is a cool dude. Me and Talk's dad, we had a conversation about dating, actually. And it was a good... We did. Yeah,
you're both... You're both, middle-aged bachelors who are still, active. Can we just say active? And
kind
interested.
Kind of.
Wait.
Go.
Furry's middle-aged?
Well, okay.
Are we talking like on a 4.5 billion year scale here, or?
Ouch. Okay, well, to be fair, my dad isn't middle-aged. He's a senior. Furry's not a senior, though. I was trying to bracket both of them together without offending anyone. Furry did a good job, and then you ruined that.
Furry was born on Pandora. Pangea. Oh my god, I fucked that up.
You did so well.
Pangea. I was on Pandora.
Pandora was Avatar, right?
Yeah. Pangea.
Which I also haven't seen. But Pangea was when the whole world was like one.
It was one of the 7 times that there was a supercontinent. Yes, Pangea was one of them. Yes. Yeah, I fucked that up. So I still don't remember my question though. So that's okay. That's all right.
Oh,
all right.
pick me.
Fuck.
Go. Ready? Go.
How's your dad talk? Does he miss me?
Of course he misses. He misses all of you guys.
Oh yeah, baby. See, I'm quick.
he was tired, and then he got a new job, so he's busy during the day, so he can't watch. He can't watch my stream.
He can't. Have you still got the custom made Talk Custom, the big metal thing?
Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah. It's over here. I put new red lights behind it.
Oh, that is awesome!
That's awesome.
I remember when that was made. You were so excited about that.
Yep.
You wet your pants.
Yeah, Furry was there before I got that thing. My sister had that made for me, and that goes along with the support that I've had from my family.
Absolutely, his family is key. Yes, yeah.
My sister had that custom made for me.
That's actually really awesome.
What's up, Shepherd of Men? You guys, there's another fantastic prop maker that just joined the channel named Shepherd of Men. And he's saying,
Shepherd of Men. You're not getting a blowjob tonight. Go away.
Basically, that means we're all just sheep to him. And he has to shepherd us around.
Well, on the island question for Shepherd of Men, he was given part of his supplies was I think it was both of us, and apparently I don't remember how it went down exactly because I'm trying to forget, but apparently somehow or another Furry has to blow Shepherd of Men as part of his island thing. So, yeah,
Wow,
I'm not sure.
Mm.
I don't even know how that happened, but yeah.
I'm really sad to hear that that's how that interview went for Shepard. Yeah. And
Yeah, I don't really have anything to say about that. So, what is your next? I mean, so you went to you said it was TwitchCon or BlizzCon?
TwitchCon.
TwitchCon. So when you went to that, did you dress up as anything, or did you just go and hang out?
I did. I was there was a contest there was a cosplay contest last year for TwitchCon, and I was selected as one of the finalists. So they paid for me to fly out there and go, and I did make a costume. It was Ezio from Assassin's Creed Brotherhood, and I didn't win any prizes or anything, but I got to go and be up on stage with costume. So it was amazing. It was a ton of fun. Actually, that's how I met Shepard. He was competing last year. And I was watching other people that were making costumes, and Shepard's costume was fucking awesome. Oh, okay, Gage is here. You guys, Gage Ziegman is in chat. I was talking about him at the beginning of this interview because remember I said at the beginning, I said, this is me flashbacks of the old Gage Ziegman.
That's right.
Yes. Yeah.
His name is all white, so I can't read his name, but he's here in chat. And that's the guy that gave me the idea to wear these glasses, because that's what he used to do. And he looked sexy, and I wanted to look sexy. So that's why I'm doing this. So big shout out to Gage Ziegman. Guy's awesome.
Oh, there's my sexy.
Okay, put your sexy glasses on, Dark.
You do that, Cram. You give the shout out.
It turns the wife on, so you know. It is what it is. So yeah, we were. He was talking about you, saying that you were one of the. He was one of the first. While he was doing the interviewing.
Right.
Long before us, he's probably watching us and going, "What a couple of fucking buffoons." But yeah.
Wait. There's buffoons here.
Buffoons are not animals.
Are they not?
Well,
that's a baboon.
Right. That's baboon. Anyway, what I would say in what you just said about, you know, how Gage would feel about your interview and whatever. The point is that people like Gage did what he did. People like you guys are doing what you're doing, Dark and Furry. I think it's awesome. Just that anybody is putting some kind of community-based interview show, whether it's a guided interview where it's like specific and you're asking certain questions, or if it's completely loose and open-ended. But just having a place where people can come and, you know, see some of their favorite broadcasters or meet new people, just talk about, you know, being on a desert island or having sex with a mannequin is great for the community to be able to do that.
Wait. Someone's having sex with a mannequin.
Right. Just hypothetically.
It's not hypothetical, but
right. Yeah. Anyway, it's great for the community.
Well, I mean that kind of is our goal. That is, I mean, like I was saying, you know, getting people like you and having Evil Ted on and Tyrannus Cosplay and Casey Renee and maybe Sheepy and all the other great people we've had on, Parkers and Quinn and everyone. It helps us expose to, you know, a lot of the other people to them. Like for instance, LaruinCosplay tonight. I mean, she's a phenomenal builder, and she's new to Twitch, and that was part of our goal was, and that's kind of what we're doing here too. Because I'm fairly new. I've only been doing it for a few months. I've only built one costume really, and that's it.
Okay.
And then by the way, you know, Furry's been here since electricity was created, and I mean literally created, not discovered. So fucking bobblehead.
Wait, is that like an oversized one?
He likes to say it's a bobblehead, but I think what it really is it's a normal sized one. And he's
Iron Man?
Hold on.
Yeah, I think it's a normal sized one, and he's just that small.
Yeah, I made an oversized Iron Man helmet because I wanted to build a big one. I wanted to build a big one.
I don't have an Iron Man helmet to put on. Hang on.
Dark needs one. I can't put these glasses on. Yep.
We'll all do helmets.
Well, we can do the interview this way. This would work for 5 minutes.
I don't have an Iron Man helmet, so it's the best I can do.
Yeah, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Can't see a damn thing.
Are the glasses not fitting, Talk? Well, that's pretty cool.
I figured it out.
Oh, there you go.
That's cool.
That actually works out pretty well.
Yeah, I gotta hold them, but it's fine.
So a quick question. I'm going to ask you just a couple real quick because we're winding down here. I want to ask you a couple of the actual questions that we tend to ask.
You actually had actual questions.
Well, we do have a couple of regular questions. We let each interview kind of go its own way.
Okay.
But we do have a couple of regular questions. And you know what?
All right.
Hat time. All right.
This is welcome to Cowboy Hour on Dark Furry.
Yeah, the metalhead here. So question. Oh, by the way, I was going to mention that there are a lot of people moving. When you were talking about people moving, I know Vert Vixen's moving to Austin, supposedly sometime.
No shit. I met her at TwitchCon. She and I were on the. I met her on stage at the costume contest.
Yeah, she said she's looking for a place in Austin, so hopefully she'll be here soon. So, what is your can't live without tool?
Oh, as someone who works with fabric, I would say a rotary cutter.
The little wheel ones.
Yeah, it looks like a pizza cutter, but it's like a razor blade.
Nice one, Ladycraft.
That's my go-to tool. That's what I would go with.
So, what is there something that you don't have that you really want to get for your shop?
There is.
Ooh.
And I thought about, I've never done a donation goal on my channel before, but I would love to get like a really nice large area embroidery machine. Because I have fun.
That is what everybody who sews says they want.
Right. And they're the most
embroidery
expensive things to get. I mean, you can spend $10,000, $15,000, $20,000 on a brand new embroidery machine, and you can make a whole business out of one of those things. But yeah, I mean, beyond that, I don't think there's anything else I'd want. I would love to learn how to work with like a lathe. I think it would be fun to do wood turning.
That is something I'd like to get to.
Quite messy. You have to be outside to do that.
Yeah. But no. To answer your question, a really nice large area embroidery machine would be absolutely wonderful, and I actually know how to use it, so that'd be great. Yeah, I'd have to do a donation goal for like $2,000 just to get started.
Well, I think it's time you get started on that donation goal.
Yeah,
I've got another question. So just before I forget, Talk. How is your webpage up and running yet? Or is it on hold?
Did it?
Yes.
Is it not live? No, it's still up.
No, I've never checked it out.
Oh, it's just TockCustom.com, and it's basically a showcase of pretty much every different type of thing that I make. But here, I don't know if I'll get banned for doing this.
Yeah, I doubt it.
TockCustom.com.
I think that the people at Twitch are ignoring our channel. Otherwise, they would have banned us on our first Scary Harry episode.
We pretty much go under the radar. We're like underground. We're underground stuff, you know.
Well, hold on. I was wondering something. I was originally told that you guys were going to broadcast this interview on a channel called Dark and Furry.
Yes.
But we switched or something.
Well, so Dark and Furry is a channel. Well, Dark and Furry is where it's going to go.
Okay.
it's broadcasting from my channel until because we just set the Dark and Furry thing up like a few weeks ago.
Okay.
So we are going to move to Dark and Furry. Yes.
Okay. Sweet. Well,
I try to run the podcast from Dark and Furry and all that.
I've been shouting out that channel all week, so hopefully you got some extra follows there.
I'm sure. Yeah, I haven't checked.
You guys are trying to get that channel, affiliated, so you can start doing subs and emotes and bits and that kind of stuff.
Yeah, basically,
smart.
yes. Yeah, it's
So-
a smart move. We will get better, Talk. We will get better through time. Yes. If Jason hasn't killed me by now, we will get through this.
Gage asking why move. The reason is because the amount of headache I have to go through in order to switch everything back to my stream. I know it sounds like it's simple, but I'm actually going to have a completely separate setup, Gage, for the Dark and Furry, separate computer and everything that I run off of, because switching everything back and forth for my regular creative stream is a pain, and we figured we might as well just do the same with the as far as the notifications.
A lot of people are asking why we're moving and how did the stream come about.
I just answered there.
I know that, yeah. I'm just reading out again.
Yeah, actually, oh no, you answered that question earlier. Dark was saying he was new and he found Furry's channel, and Furry actually talked to him, and they became
I was so
fast
lonely.
friends. And yeah, it's pretty admirable that there's a man here named Dark, and he's from Texas, and he was like open-minded enough to accept someone from a different culture and country, like Scotland.
Especially since they're an emergency civilization over there. So yeah, it was really a stretch for me.
wait! I live in Scotland. No one tells me fuck all.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm just gonna leave it alone.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna go. Furry takes in strays. Apparently, I take in the furry strays. So
I get it. I got that joke.
any Furry? You got any more fanboy questions?
Yes, I think I have got one more question.
What you got?
It's, yeah, because we're not going to close this up. It's not actually a question. It's more of a talk. I love you, man. I've known you the whole of how many years now? Too long.
Taking the
Too long.
glasses off for this one. This is serious time.
It's a serious time, and your streams. See if I can hear my fucking voice now. You're fucking what you're doing, Talk, is amazing. I want you to keep it up. Just being yourself is absolutely refreshing to everybody who does this. I remember when you first started out and you said, "Oh, Furry, will I get any viewers?" And I went, "Fuck no." But here you are now, you awesome, fucking gorgeous, motherfucking bastard of a guy. I love you, man.
I love you too, man. And
Yeah, baby.
something that's cool is that Furry and I were like, and I don't know how long you were streaming before I started, but like, in a way, I feel like, is this, what is this, the shut up music? Is this the hurry it up music?
No. I was trying to set the mood.
Oh, okay.
Some romantic music here.
I thought you were trying to play me off the stage. Like, all right, that's enough,
No,
motherfucker, get off the stage. Yeah, okay.
No, some romantic music for you.
But yeah, Furry and I we're like brothers. Like we started like right around the same time. Like I feel like his younger brother sometimes, because we started doing this at the same time. We used to, say like, oh, who's got more followers than the other person this week, and we started. Yeah, we used to like whisper each other during streams and shit talk, and it was always out of love, and it was always fun. But Furry's he's just always been there, and I just try to stick around. Like he's taken breaks, I've taken breaks. Furry's been through a hell of a lot of life since he started, that a lot of people won't know about, and that's okay. And so have I. Yeah, but life happens when the cameras aren't on, and we gotta figure out. sometimes together. So, Furry and I have talked off camera, like me and a lot of other people from Twitch have talked off camera, and we got to help each other just so we can keep doing what we do. But, life sucks sometimes, and it's not fun. But
Nope.
when we can be positive and share what we do with the world, and the last couple of weeks has been really hard on me, but when these fucking cameras are on and I'm making stuff and I'm hanging out with people, like, that's all I'm doing. That's all I'm thinking about is staying positive, making stuff, having fun, and just spreading like positivity throughout the world.
Absolutely. And Boom Boom has just come back. Boom Boom is our fantastic moderator. He just gave you a shout out for your Twitter, your shop, your Instagram, and your Twitch.
Oh,
so
thank you
to Boom Boom. Boom Boom.
That's awesome.
He came out of retirement just for you.
Yeah, just in the nick of time too.
Yes.
Well, I want to follow Boom Boom. I need to know all about Boom Boom.
Talk. I know that. I love watching your streams. Everybody everybody has great streams in one way or another, but yours are entertaining in a whole nother level. And it's funny because as I meet streamers and talk to streamers, and I kind of lump them, compartmentalize them into these different little houses in my mind of which house they live in. And there's only one other person in your house right now of streams that remind me of you in some way, and that's Bonsai.
Nice. That's awesome.
So just the happiness and the joy and the energy and it's not like an energy of like boom, boom, boom. It's just a good vibe to your stream. It's really fun.
It's funny you say that because, and I thought her and I started around the same time, but apparently she told me one day, she said, I used to watch your stream and I copied your setup, or, she didn't say that, but she said, I kind of built my stream around how yours worked, and because no one else had a workshop setting. It was just like me and Furry, and she's incredibly positive, and I got to hang out with her at TwitchCon, and she is just a tiny little ball of positive energy. She is hilarious. Anyway, that's a great comparison. I really appreciate that. Yeah,
absolutely. You're a fantastic streamer, and I'm glad that we finally managed to get you on, despite Furry.
I just sent Talk an email. I was on his stream, right? I says, Talk, are you coming on this stream? And the first thing Talk said to me, you're goddamn straight, I'm coming on this stream. So there you go.
Yes, I did.
Yeah, you did. Okay.
And Dark, it's been wonderful getting to know you and really getting to. I've watched a few of your interview streams, and I saw the one Shepherd was on. But you and your wife have been really positive, and I love how you guys just jumped right in and you decided, you know what, this is where we want to be. This is what we want to do, and you just jumped right in. And for someone to only have been around for even a few weeks when you started doing these, or maybe over a month, to just start interviewing broadcasters that have been doing it for 1, 2, 3+ years is fucking awesome. I mean, that takes a lot of balls and
respect.
Thank you.
Big respect. But I'm sure you've also learned that, I don't know if you consider me a big streamer or not, but we're all just like fucking nobodies. Like we're all self-made celebrities. Like we're just a bunch of random people, and
actually I do consider you. I mean, we have our list of we have our big streamers, and then we have our new streamers, and that's why I say we try to get them on the same shows together so we can spread the love around to everybody. But yeah, no, you're definitely, and not only, you're a big streamer. You're one of our first streamers that we've had on that's your kind of stream. You're a big streamer in a different way than like Evil Ted when we had Evil Ted on, which was great. It was Evil Ted ran our interview. Next question. All right.
Oh,
Here's
is
the
that?
answer. Next question.
I
Right.
thought we were finished.
Awesome.
I thought we were finished.
I hung out with Ted in LA, and he is the most hilarious person, and he doesn't even know it. Like, he is so lovable, it's amazing. But the way his brain operates is just magnificent. He's such a wonderful man.
Yeah, he's great. And,
Who's
I'm glad we got
evil,
you.
Ted?
Good one, Furry. Furry pretty much pissed shit and came his pants the first time he saw Evil Ted on Twitch. He freaked the fuck out. And so did I, too. I still have my first helmet that I made based on one of his YouTube videos, and I freaked the fuck out when I saw Ted. Thank you so much, by the way.
I had a huge pucker factor when he hopped on my stream the first time I was building. I was like, and I think I was saying something when he hopped on. I was sitting there saying, like, you know, if Evil Ted saw me doing this, he'd probably be like, what the fuck is wrong with you? And then he's like, then he pops in chat and he's like, no, you're doing all right. I'm like, oh, fuck.
That's awesome. Yep.
He did. When he came on my show, I just stood there for half an hour, and then Ted said to me, dude, do something. I'm like,
Yeah.
no.
It's so funny. So, like, yeah, he's like every prop maker's father or something, or like grandfather almost in a way.
He is. He is.
But like, he doesn't try to be, and he doesn't give a shit. His whole thing is just like, if you want to make something, just do it. Just shut up and figure it out, and just go. And you're gonna fuck up, and just don't stop. Like, that's his thing. And I don't even know if he knows how inspiring he is, but it doesn't matter. He doesn't have to know. He is who he is, and he's amazing.
Well, I think thanks to this wonderful Twitch community, everybody's starting to realize that everyone can be great.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the best thing. And that's why that Light and I have, jumped into Twitch so wholeheartedly, is because the community, it's one thing to go watch people on YouTube and even watch a live stream on Facebook or something like that. But it's another thing to come into Twitch and have everybody just sitting there chatting and talking, and it's a casual laid back thing. And everybody gets support from everybody else, and except for when you get all those freaky ass, trolls in. But other than that, yeah, and I'm referring to Furry. But other than that, it's a great community. So, thank you so much for coming on.
So very welcome. Thank you guys for having me. These are great. Keep doing what you guys are doing, please. It is excellent for the community.
I know we've kept you on for an extra half hour, but so worth it.
Oh yeah, I was actually expecting that might happen. So I told my sweet lover, I said, this might go a little extra time.
Hi Nagy, love you.
Right. Love you.
Don't hurt me. Don't hurt me.
Well, and I think her response was like, I got Viva Pinata here, so do what you got to do. Sprayed.
My wife told me, Light told me that her and her best friend who is here are going to watch Disney movies while I stream.
Perfect.
I was like, okay, well, just make sure that Disney delivers some food because I'm hungry. So,
excellent.
All right.
Fantastic. Loved it.
Thank you so much, Talk. I'm glad we finally got you on. It's been wonderful.
Oh, and hey, make sure if someone could whisper me some of the clips that were taken from tonight, or send them to my Discord so I can play them on my channel and show people how much fun we show off what we're all doing. That would be great. Like the helmet thing, the cowboy hat thing, my turtle running all over. Yeah. I need clips so I can show that shit off.
Ditto, and if you can whisper those to all three of us, actually, that would be great. Those clips are great for us.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't whisper me them. I don't give a fuck.
Okay, Furry doesn't care. Furry's just here to look good and stick up the place.
He's failing on both. So.
Well, thank you very much, Talk Custom. It was a pleasure as always. Love you, man. Just keep doing what you're doing and be awesome. Okay. Cool.
Thanks a lot. Thank you guys both so much, and everyone in chat. Have a terrific rest of the week, and we'll do this again soon.
Absolutely.
Love you guys lots.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks, Doc. And
very much. Oh, that was awesome.
That was fantastic. That was the wonderful TockCustoms. Again, you got lots of shout outs there from Boom Boom for his
thank
website
you very much,
with,
Boom
his,
Boom. Yes,
with his
thank
stuff,
you.
his Instagram, his Twitch, his Twitter. That was great. That was another wonderful night. And apparently I've got to learn, look at this. I've got to learn a whole bunch of songs. I've been asked to fill in for a band, so they were asking me to learn a whole bunch of material.
What, like a virgin? What?
By next weekend. I had to
that's
learn.
Okay.
I mean, fortunately, I know a lot of these songs, but whatever.
Yeah.
So anyway, we need to get wrapped up here. Thank you to LaruinCosplay earlier. LaruinCosplay was absolutely phenomenal. And, of course, thank you so much to TockCustoms for joining us this week. I do not know who next week's lineup is. I'm sorry. I've just been really slammed because I was on my 2-week vacation, and work is making me suffer this week. So we will announce, as soon as we get them booked, we'll announce who next week's guest will be. Next week, of course, every Thursday at 5 p.m. Central Time. And good God, that's a lot of material. And I think that's it. Thank you all so much for joining us.
Thank you very much.
Make sure you follow the Dark and Furry page so that when we switch over to Dark and Furry, which will be sometime, in the next couple or few weeks, next 2 or 3 weeks, we will switch over to Dark and Furry and get that all knocked out. And thank you again to Boom Boom for being our wonderful moderator.
Yes, Boom Boom.
And again, if you have not followed Talk, please do. If you have not followed Lauren, please do. They are phenomenal streamers and creative people and wonderful people. I mean, just great. Both of them phenomenal people. The kind of people you just want to hang out with all day and night.
Yeah, baby.
Furry especially wants to hang out with Talk at night, apparently. So.
Well, apparently TockCustoms is getting some Nagasaki time.
Yeah,
nice.
And I got to get some light energy design time too. And I'm on call, but fortunately I didn't get any calls, so I skated for tonight.
Well, my date, Pauline, has said, "Can I go to bed now?" So.
Oh yeah, it is early on a Friday morning now for you, isn't it?
It's 1:43 a.m. Yes,
Yeah.
Pauline, you can go to bed, darling.
Absolutely. I don't know why you suffered that much through Furry as it is. So.
She enjoyed it. She enjoyed it. She enjoyed it. Yeah,
no,
she enjoyed it.
Furry is a great guy, and he deserves a great woman.
Oh, don't make me cry. Right, anyway, thank you very much, guys. Thank you very much to Boom Boom, TockCustoms, LaruinCosplay, Lady Crafts, and everybody else who came on. Crim, yes, just do that for Timmy, a little fucker. And listen, guys, take care of yourselves and be good, be safe, and have lots of sex.
I was going to give you a snappy, cool follow-up to that, but...
I fucked it. Okay, yeah. Just be cool. Okay, guys, just be cool, calm, collective, and be yourself.
And have lots of sex.
And have lots of sex.
All right. Thank y'all for joining us. We will catch you all next Thursday right here on Dark and Furry until we move over. I'm sorry, on Dark Energy Designs, my page, until we move over to Dark and Furry. So have a good evening. And again, thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us tonight. We will talk to you later. Which one's S?
Drink your cares away, worries for another day. Let the dark stay. What's dark and furry? Drink your cares away. Dancing's for another day. Let the furry play. We're dark furry, dark furry, dark. Follow me. Look, Mom. Hey, I caught a furry.
What the fuck?
Drink your cares away. Worries for another day. Let the streamers play. What's dark and furry?